my goodness. I don't even know where I left off in this game. I'm super quiet? Okay, let me fix that. Yeah, I don't know why I'm so quiet. Hello, Nom. I don't know why I'm so quiet. My thingy is up like pretty... Is that any better? Can you hear me better now? Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. I barely hear you. My thing is like all the way up. That's the thing. Let me see if I can fix this. Let's go to here. And see, I can make this louder. Is that any better? Or do you just hear everything better now? Like everything is louder now. I feel like everything is probably louder now. Way better? Oh. Alright. If that works, then that works. Whatever. Get rid of this now so I can see things. What is going on with everybody? I haven't been here all week. I know my sister's been here all week. She's been going crazy this week and last week. But what is going on? Amnesia? What? Anyways, yes. Welcome. Alright, I don't even know what I'm up to in my silly little farm game. What day am I playing? I guess I'm playing this day. 5 a.m. It seems like I go to sleep at 5 a.m. I was going to sleep at 5 a.m. last week a little bit. Not good, but we persist. What has been going on in everybody's life, though? I feel like I haven't done anything exciting this week. I went to Florida, which was nice, but that's really about it. I haven't done much else besides that. So, like, as far as life updates, I went outside a little bit. That's really it. I was working most of the week, so I was kind of just inside when it was nice and sunny out. Which is, like, a little sad, but also rain, because it's Florida, so it's like, whatever. Why do I keep pressing the wrong buttons? Oh, well. Oh, that's why I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Okay, let me fix that really quick. Gift for Shimo. Oh, a flower! Thank you, now. Woo, I've been missing these flowers, but I will be back to collect. Alright, I need to fix this really quick. Nobody look, because I did something dumb and set this to a button that I need. So let's press this instead. L. L cannot be used. Okay. Okay. Sure, why not? Alright. That is all done. Hopefully, that'll be okay. Yay! More gift for Shimo! More gift for Shimo! Even more flowers! Wow! My week 2 has been boring. Nothing exciting happening. I guess we're all living just the average American life. Yeah, what did I do? Like, we went out to dinner on Saturday. Why am I so angry? Went to dinner on Saturday because it was my dad's birthday. Oh, I need to move this key too? Is that what's going on? Holy sugar. I thought I fixed my stuff. Didn't fix my stuff. I'm just bad at technology, I guess. Yeah, we went out to dinner on Saturday because it was my dad's birthday. He turned, I want to say 64? 2026? Yeah, he turned 64. That's how old he is. And let me just change all of these so a bunch of random keys. I don't feel like dealing with it now. U Joy. M-D. V-K. That should be fine. I hope. There we go. Alright. There we go. Much better. I'll deal with the questions later. Then on Saturday, no, so that was Saturday. Sunday, we grilled because it was Mother's Day. So we grilled because my grandma really wanted to grill because she hasn't grilled in years, basically, because she kind of just lives alone in Florida now. So that was good. We ate a bunch of meat and a bunch of food, and my aunt and uncle came, which was, I guess, fine. I don't know. I don't talk to them that much because I don't know. I feel like they don't like talking to me, so I don't really talk to them. Maybe I'm biased for saying that, but yeah. It's summer 30. Oh, I gotta plant a bunch of crops soon. No, my aunt is nice to talk to. She's doing the same old, same old. She works at Disney, and she also works at, like, a nursery. And she does accounting and stuff for the nursery. And she works at Disney just so she can get the perks. But, I mean, whatever. That's her life, so that's what she does. And my uncle, he works for... Oh, no! Too much corn. Too much corn. Let me go here. He works for Universal, so as always, whenever we see him, he tells us about the Universal stuff he fixes and how he's like, oh, these kids these days, they don't even do the right job and blah 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 because they're always on their phone, which I get, but it's also like I hear that a million times a day from my dad. I don't need to hear it more from like my uncle now. But yeah, they came. My uncle, oh, my little baby cow. Which one are you? You're Joko. Oh, so cute. But yeah, they came. They hung out. We grilled some food. Ate with Grandma. And Grandma ate too much meat. She's like, oh, my stomach afterwards. And I'm like, Grandma, you can't eat too much meat. It's too much meat. It's too much salty. And it's too late for you to eat. But yeah. Oh my god, why is your family so distant with each other? Oh yeah, Alfonso knows. I was telling him about Ma the other day. But I don't know. Where's Lame Flame from the Hall of Wow, Lame Flame from the Hall of Shame. Well, that's a new one with lack of oh shit. Your uncle works on Universal? Are they searching for employees? I mean, I'm sure they're always searching for employees. Probably? I don't know. Honestly, he paints stuff there. He, like, I feel like all of his stories over there about him painting special rides and how, like, you have to coat them in special materials and how, like, if you fuck up and you coat things wrong, then everything gets messed up. That's what he talks about a lot of the time. Yeah. And then he complains about, like, the kids that work there and shit like that. Yeah. But he was also, like, a mechanical engineer or whatever you want to call it, auto body engineer for, like, 30 years before he interviewed there. So, like, he kind of got the, not to say, like, he got the job easily, but he had 3 decades of experience. So, like, that kind of helps when you're trying to get a job and do engineering and shit at a ride. Because he already knew how to fix a bunch of shit. Just for the record, at Alfonso. But yeah. Alright, I need to make this bigger because I can't see shit. Everybody, do my cams. He's a ride mechanic. There you go. Me and Flame Beef. Sounds fun, but maybe too easy. Doesn't sound like complex machines. I couldn't say if they're complex or not, but all I remember is last time he could not stop talking about painting these rides. Something about like one of the water rides there, and how you gotta paint it a million times, and he was mad because a bunch of kids were trying to paint it like when it was humid out, and you can't paint when it's humid out, obviously, and they kept fucking up the spray, and he's like, well, now I gotta do the job all over, and blah 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 blah. So that's part of his job. I don't know what else he fixes as far as the rides go. I'm sure he fixes more complex stuff too, but I don't know. Yeah, not a mech engineer. Totally different from auto body repairman. Vespi we raid today. Yes, Vespi we raid today. This is correct. This is correct, because she's streaming later, and I'm streaming now. Why am I lying to you? I'm not lying. I just don't follow up on what my uncle does a lot. Nobody clicked that link? Okay, possibly I'm gonna have... Possibly? I thought you were gonna stream at 7:30. Yeah. Wow, what the heck, Alfonso? A road where 2 are petted. You come here. You're dirty. Why is our family so distant? I also don't know. It just is. Not all of our family is distant, but I do feel like I'm a little bit more distant on this side. Go to gym, don't nap. That's a her decision. Hey, it's a Friday. I'm sure she had a long week. I know my mom doesn't like my aunt. There's like beef there, and I don't really know why. I don't remember. My mom's got beef with like everybody, but there's beef with my mom and the aunt that we just saw. Something like they used to live together. Like my parents used to live with my aunt and my uncle when they were in their like 20s, and you know, like they were about to have kids and stuff. I think the beef was that my aunt had her first daughter before Vespi was born, so there was one extra room in the house, and it was agreed upon that like they would share that room as the nursery for my cousin and for Vespi. But then when Vespi was finally born, my aunt was just like, no, this is the nursery for my child. What are you talking about? So my mom has had eternal beef with her because my parents had Vespi's crib in their room, I guess, and they didn't get to use the nursery while my aunt and uncle used the whole nursery for themselves. Something like that, amongst so much more beef, basically. And my mom will never let it go. Would never. I typed in free background music. That's about it. And I clicked on one. And it's an hour long. It's like an hour and a half long. I typed in EDM kawaii free background music. Yep, that's it. It says no copyright, so I think that's a good thing. Yeah. Momo's beef with Aunt R is valid. My beef? What beef do I have with her? Oh, Mom! Oh, I read Mom. I thought you said Momo. Her beef with Aunt R is valid. Her beef with everyone else is dumb. My aunts had a huge fight once cause one opinion, like how they raised the other. Okay, it's a lot deeper than that. I don't know what you're saying. Opinion? Because of the opinion on how they raise each other? That's why they beef? Yeah, parents will get into beef over that like crazy. Did I pet you yet? I guess you don't want to get pet. Did I pet you yet? I didn't pet you yet. Okay, pet you. It's a lot deeper. I'm sure it's a lot deeper. I don't remember all the drama. There's too much stories and too much drama, and Mom holds grudge forever. Maybe I'm being a hypocrite. I don't know if I hold grudges forever. I hold them maybe long, but she holds them forever. I don't think I hold them that long. Anyway, so Vespi's the cause. You're so toxic, Vespi. Yes, baby Vespi is the cause. It started at birth. She caused the feuds. No, there was another thing too. It was something like I think my aunt found out that my dad, because my aunt and dad, they're the ones that are siblings, right? My dad has one sister, that's it. I think he found out, she found out my dad was gonna like propose soon or something, and then my mom allegedly says something like, once my aunt found out my dad was gonna propose, she pushed my uncle to propose first. So then they got married first, and my parents, I think, got married or got engaged like a year later, something like that. So my mom was also salty about that because they were planning to like have their engagement, and you know, like it's a big family, whatever. And I guess you can't have two engagements happening at the same time. I don't fucking know, but she got like salty about that too. I don't know. My mom gets salty about lots of things. I guess we can't have two people getting married at the same time. Apparently it's illegal, so whatever. But yeah, that's another reason why she's salty. Damn, I have more than... what? I have 1 more hour to enter my 12-hour shift. I don't think I have a life now. I want to quit my job so hard. You're getting there. It's okay. You'll be done with your degree, this year. I don't remember when. I think you said in the fall. I think you said your paper was due in like September or something. But you'll be done this year, and then you'll be free to work regular hours soon, unless you're like my uncle, because my uncle does not work regular hours. He works in the middle of the night. He works from like 6 p.m. to like 4 a.m. or something. So, you know what? Maybe the grass is greener where you are, Alfonso. You never know. Who knows? Yeah, I think he only works like 4 days a week, though. I think he opts for like the 4 10-hour shifts or something like that. Also, as nice as it might sound to work for a big company like Universal, his commute and like actual driving time, he's like 15 miles maybe from Universal, and his commute is an hour and a half. So like, oh no, you don't, I'm not trying to do that, but so yeah, I don't know, his commute is pretty crazy considering the actual driving time should be like 20 minutes, but it's like an hour and a half to get there, because like he's got to get there, he's got to go through security, then he's got to take like a shuttle from like the employee parking lot to like some obscure part of the park wherever he's working, and it's just, I'm like, damn. Plus you gotta drive around all the tourists and all the blah blah blah, so I'm like, I don't actually know how well he's getting paid there. He has 2 jobs, so I actually don't know how well he's getting paid at all. He also does like this pin thing on the side, so yeah. That's so weird. Tilling Aunt R is super competitive and selfish, very keeping up with the. Oh yeah, she is. I hate that phrase. Mom says that phrase all the time, and I'm just like, this is just an example of like I don't know. She just can't grow out of old ways because if you always use the same term, that just in my brain is like you never like evolve beyond that, which maybe is silly, but I've been hearing that phrase my whole life from her, and it kind of just like annoys me now. And I get it. I get it. Our aunt and that side of the family is very like, oh, we gotta keep up with trends, and we have to show that we can buy things and blah blah blah, and we have to show off our money, even though they're I don't know if they're in debt, but they're definitely not saving a lot of money because they spend a shit ton of money. They did not have enough money to buy their house in Florida, which they bought like 5-6 years ago. I know that because they spent so much of their money. Oh no, cow, go away! I want the sheep. I want to pet the sheep. Spilling all the. But yeah, very keeping up with the trends or whatever. You want me to adopt you? How much money do you think I have? I don't have a full-time job, my guy. I can't adopt you. Also, I don't know if you want to live in this country right now, but no doubt I don't have enough money to adopt you, that's for sure. If anything, go live in Vespi's side house or whatever once she's done making it. That's probably a better option for you. Ask her to adopt you. The pin thing is more of a hobby that he had. Yeah, he gets paid good money for that. Are you kidding? Our uncle gets paid a lot for that little pin job where he just fixes the store for those kids because the kids don't know anything about fixing shit. But yeah, I don't hate my mom. I want her to be better, and I don't think she will be better, and it's just upsetting. I guess I'm disappointed in her character. Did I pet you already? I gotta brush you. That's what I gotta do. That's fine. Yeah, I did okay. I just want her to be the type of person where when you have problems, you don't complain about it, you actually fix them, because those are the best types of people. Like, literally, complaining rewires your brain to focus on negative things. And our mother complains so much that all she does is let negativity consume her. Like, she's at that point, and it's not good, it's not healthy. So I don't hate her, I'm just upset that she has become more and more like this, because it's unhealthy. And, you know, she's my mother, I love her, I don't want her to be unhealthy, but she's so stubborn, she refuses to do anything else. And it really is like every other word out of her mouth is like a complaint. Oh my god, I'm complaining right now. I'm literally being like her, which I don't like. Stop talking to me about this, Alfonso. Goddamn. She is Jopa. I wasn't old enough to know about Jopa. Jopa is our grandmother on our mother's side. I was 11 when she passed away, so I really don't remember anything about her. I really barely talked to her unless we were talking about farts, because that's like the only Chinese word I knew. So I mean, everyone says she is becoming like her, or is her already. Dad has certainly said that, but I could not tell. I was 11 and less, younger than 11. Who is Jopa? Fuck is Joe Goon? Why is he called Goon? Listen, for all of her business degree is terrible with money. That is true, and that is kind of funny, not gonna lie. So our aunt does have a business degree. She went back to get her master's in accounting or business management, whatever it was, when she was like in her 40s or something, maybe 50s. She went back to get her master's, but then you're so right, they're not good with money, which is very ironic and very silly. But here we are. So yeah. So that's my uncle and that's my aunt. I don't know the half of it. I'm sure I don't know the half of it. I'm sure you know. And you know what? I feel like I know a lot of it, but it's just so much unnecessary drama that I think I'm like, it's okay if this shit leaves my brain. Like, why am I gonna cling on to these feelings? They're not even mine. Like, I'll just let it go. Jogung means grandfather on your mother's side in Chinese Cantonese. Yes, and we're probably saying it wrong, but that's okay. Okay. I see. Every day you learn something new. Well, I hope your cries are pleasant and you feel better afterwards. And if you're bored at work, feel free to hop on. Again, I'll be here probably until 7 or 8, and then Vespi will be on. Yeah. She took out a second mortgage on a house that they stiffed mom and dad out of. Yeah, I kind of think I assumed that for her to get that degree. I didn't know that part. But damn, this is so interesting. Ooh, I didn't know that part. They took out a second mortgage on the house that my parents helped them buy. Yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. I don't know a lot about mortgages, but I know that means my parents lost money. That's how she paid for both cousins and college degrees. So basically, they have no money. They don't know how to save money. They spend all their money. They fuck over people because they ask for money from other people. I know that they asked grandma and grandpa for money when they were buying their house in Orlando, right by Universal and Disney, because they're obsessed with those places. But I didn't know that. But I'm also so happy that my grandparents were like, we're not giving you money for this because we need this money for like our retirement. Because, you know, when you get old and you gotta start going to old homes and stuff like that, and you have to start paying all the bills, you need money for that stuff. So my grandparents said no. Like, I think it was like 6 years ago, maybe 6 to 8 years ago, when my aunt and uncle bought that house in Florida. Very happy that my grandparents said no to that. You can, like, if you I'm so sorry, if you're in your 50s, you should be paying for your own things. You should not be asking for mommy and for your you shouldn't have to ask mommy and daddy for money if you're a grown-ass adult and you're 50 years old. That's absolutely ridiculous. If you can't buy a house, you don't get a house. That's how the real world works. I'm so sorry. That shit gets me, like, heated. Because, like, when did I get? I got my first job when I was in high school. But, like, when I was in college and I was able to have a job because I was able to have a car, because you're not allowed to have a car, I think, as a freshman, unless you work. I don't remember what it is. Point is, when I was able to finally have a car and finally work in college, which was either year 1 or 2, I fucking got a job. I got a job, I worked, and I stopped taking money from mom and dad. Granted, I'm very, very lucky because they did pay for all of our college tuitions. But, like, beyond that, like, I didn't ask them for spending money during the semester. I knew a lot of people that would get money from their parents throughout the semester so they can go out and eat and blah, 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 blah. And look, I'm very, very privileged that my parents paid for my college. I did go to a cheaper college because I went to a SUNY, but yeah, like, the second I was able to not need money from them anymore, and I was able to work, like, I've never asked them for money beyond that. Never. And to be 50 years old and asking your parents for money, I'm sorry, that's fucking shameful. Like, that is really shameful. You should be disgusted. You're like, that's not okay. It means you never became an adult, basically. Jesus. Okay, anyway. Oh, hello. Pisa is here. Hello. Let's see. That's how she paid for both cousins to college and her degree. It was good. Okay. Was it a good cause? They cheated our family out of money, so fuck them for that, honestly. That's not cool. You can't be cheating your own family out of money. That's whack. Release you from what? Help from what? Help what? What's going on, Pisa? I need to go, goddammit. If I don't, anywhere, okay. What am I jealous of? Why am I'm so confused? Why am I jealous? Nah, she is. What? Wait, cut the sheep. Oh, I'm not gonna reach red. Okay. Oh, I reached red. Yay. No, she isn't. She can afford to buy a house now, but it's more about work ethic and being financially responsible. Me? Or her aunt said uncle. I want to buy a house. I'm not ready for home ownership. Not ready for ownership. That's too many things to do. I hate legal paperwork. I'm afraid of legal paperwork, actually. I think it scares me a lot. That's why, that's probably one of the big reasons why I'm afraid of, like, moving out of the country, because legal paperwork scares me. Not so much like, oh, go to a new country and it's new language and language barrier. Like, yeah, I guess that's scary too, but mostly just legal paperwork scares me. What happens if I'm breaking the law? I'm breaking the law, but I don't even know. It's another country and they speak another language, and then I'm big time fucked. Or I'm getting swindled. There's a lot to deal with. There's a difference in struggling after a tremendous unexpected cost and just asking for money because, yes, that I agree with. Like, if you, okay, fully agree with that. Like, let's say, I'm gonna rewrite the story. Like, let's say you are 50 years old and, you know, something really bad happens. Like, you get into an awful car accident, you or your partner, or if you have kids, whatever it is, and you have to, or somebody gets, God forbid somebody gets cancer, and you have to end up paying like a $50,000, I don't know, hospital bills to treat for chemo and shit like that. Like, yes, that is very reasonable to ask your parents, even if your parents are like 60, 70, very reasonable to ask your family for money. In the event that something serious happens, but you just want to move to Florida because you are fucking obsessed with Disney and you want to live in Orlando because you want to have your dream job of working in like a booth to sell tickets to Disney, to Disney, what is it called? Attendees, whatever the hell they're called, patrons. Like, that's not a reason to ask your parents for, like, I don't know, probably $100K for the house, probably more. Like, that's ridiculous. If a real major life event happens and you need it because of health reasons, or that's probably the main reason, sure, go for it. Ask your parents for money even though you are an adult. But if you just want to move because you're greedy and you want to live by Disney because you're obsessed with Disney, like, no, dude, don't ask your elderly parents for money. They need that shit for their retirement because nobody tells you this when you're younger. You gotta save a lot of fucking money for when you're old. You got a shit ton of doctor bills, medicine, and shit like that. So, for that, I agree with you. It does matter what the situation is. Why is Pizza dying? Oh, you just got out of school literally 4 minutes ago. Okay, that's what I assumed you were talking about when you're like, free me, help me. But you're free now, and it's Friday. So you're double free. Yay. Yes. Wait, what? Yes, you? Who? People getting money. I am jealous of people getting money and I wasn't? When was I jealous of people getting money and I wasn't? Super Disney adults. Big Disney adults. The entire family. Yeah. Ugh, I think I would like Disney more if it were not for our cousins. I don't really have a problem with Disney, but sometimes when you just walk in a house and all you see is Disney, it's not fun. Great. Let's move on. I am going to go to my other chickens. And we're going to hang out with these little chicky guys. And go from there. How was the trip besides that rant? Sorry, that was a very long rant. I guess it was chill. Grandma is doing okay, but her memory is getting a little fuzzier. She's like forgetting simple things, which when you look at it on a grand scale, you're like, or like you look at it on a small scale, you're like, oh, it's fine. You forgot to like turn the light on, or you forgot to do like this little thing. But when you look at it on a grand scale, it's like, oh, she is starting to forget things. So that's a little, I think she's okay for now, but it is kind of upsetting. So we're gonna see what happens. Just gotta keep visiting her every couple months. Her and her bird are doing better, I guess I would say, because he stopped losing as much feathers as he previously had, and my dad was bothering the shit out of this bird. So they have a little parakeet, right? It's a little green parakeet. His name's Titi, and he's like maybe 6 months old, 8 months old, and my grandma's been having problems because when you buy parakeets, you're really supposed to buy them in pairs. That way they don't get lonely. But my grandmother was like, no, I'm gonna buy just one parakeet. I don't think I can handle two. Meanwhile, all of us are just like, I think you should just get 2 parakeets because the guy keeps saying it. All the information cards say you should buy them in pairs so they're not lonely. And taking care of 2 parakeets isn't necessarily that much harder than one. Plus, they keep each other, like, I guess busy, or they keep each other social because they play with each other. But she's like, no, I only want one. So we bought her 1 parakeet. And the parakeet has been very lonely, very like kind of stressed, honestly, over the past several months. Like when we first got him, he was scared shitless, which is, I mean, pretty normal. You go on a car ride home as a bird, and they literally put the bird in this little like cardboard box. So like the bird is probably scared shitless. But yeah, so like bring him home, and the first like several weeks, several months, he was like pulling out a lot of feathers. My grandma was just like, what's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? And this time we brought him to the vet because he kind of has like a bald spot under one of his wings because he keeps pulling out all his goddamn feathers. Brought him to the vet, and the vet's just like, yeah, he just needs more interaction. He needs more stimulus. You guys probably should have got him like the buddy like the other bird, but it's too late to get another bird now because they're going to be different ages, and if they're different ages, they're going to end up fighting. So they're like, if you want to get a second bird, you'd have to keep another bird in another cage. But we're just like, well, that doesn't really solve many problems. So he's like, you need to just play with the bird more, just put your hand in the cage more, get more interaction out of him, you know, like jingle the bells and stuff like that, and play with the toys, and then eventually he will warm up enough to come out of the cage. So the whole week my dad was I guess it was good for the bird, but it really just looked like my dad was pissing the bird off like every 10 minutes, which was really funny. And our dad is literally a child, so like it kind of fits the bill. Every like 20-30 minutes he'd be putting his hand in the cage and trying to get the bird to hop on his finger, and he would be like annoying the shit out of it and going quack, 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 at him all day long. And oh my god, my dad tried to feed him a fucking noodle. I swear to god, my dad he is ridiculous. He feeds our dog chips and other shit all the goddamn time. That's why our dog is chunky. She's a chunky doggo. She's 10 pounds overweight, which for dogs is honestly a lot. And he tried to feed this freaking bird a noodle too. And then my grandma's just like, what are you doing? She's like, you can't give him a noodle. It's got soy sauce on it. So she took the noodle out of the cage. And I'm just like, you need to stop that. You're ridiculous. But, yeah, he's literally a giant child. So, the bird did start getting used to us more. Like, I would stick my hand in, and he would, like, hop on my index finger, and he would just sit there for a while. So that was chill. And then, he got comfortable with, my dad, too. He hopped on my grandma's hand a few times, which is good, because she's obviously the owner, but we weren't able to get him out of the cage yet. So, I guess we'll see where that goes. You can't say that isn't fun. Annoying the bird? I mean, it is, but I also feel bad for annoying the bird. He didn't ask for anything, but I guess it's good to kind of like be in the bird's face a lot so the bird gets used to you. I don't know. But he's so cute because when you pet him, he's like really fluffy. He's actually really soft. He's kind of like it's feathers, but he kind of is like soft like a hamster, which is cute. He's a cute little bird, and he likes it when you whistle at him. When you whistle a lot, he'll start to chirp at you. And when you have the water on, he really loves like the sound of the faucet because he's probably like 15-20 feet from like the kitchen sink. So like he can hear you when you're running water or doing dishes, and he really loves the sound of it. He starts chirping a lot. He also likes Spanish music. He chirps a lot when we put on music, which is very cute. So he's a cute little bird. He's doing better, which is good, weight reminds me, Maggie's 25 pounds. Ooh, she's already getting big then. How old is she? Is she like 3 months old right now? She's gonna be a big pup, that's for sure. Oh, why is this so fast? What the heck? I feel like 24 pounds is good. She's not big. Good here then. Okay, chat. I'm probably gonna have a lot of brain farts from now on. Why are you having so many brain farts? Is it because it's like the end of the week? That's very relatable. Literally today, I was trying to figure out what I was gonna do for like the rest of today, and I'm like, oh, I don't even know. 4 months on the 19th. Okay, right. She's getting big. Becoming an adult doggo slowly. I guess she's like an adolescent doggo right now. Is she rambunctious? Does she do rambunctious pup things? Like chew on anything, or socks, or try to steal stuff? I feel like our dog, well, we got her at like 11 months, but she was pretty good. She was more scared in the beginning until she figured out she can get free food from us. Then she was okay. But yeah, she's a good doggo right now. Speaking of doggo, oh my god. I think I mentioned like a few weeks ago that I visited my parents' house and it smelled really bad when I walked in. And I was like, did somebody just not take out the trash for like a while? Because it smelled bad when I walked in the house. I found out it was a dog. So apparently, I don't know if Flame has already talked about this, but like the other week he gave her a bath, and when he was giving her a bath, he found that she had fucking poop on her ass. I don't know what she did. She was butt scooting and she got like some shit smeared on her, and that's why she smelled so bad. I'm like, are you kidding me? Dog, what are you doing? I know dogs butt scoot sometimes. Apparently my parents changed her dog food, and I think she really didn't like the dog food, and it was like upsetting her. So I don't know, she started butt scooting, but I'm just like, oh my fucking god, that's why the house smelled so bad, because doggo had poop on her ass. I'm like, oh, y'all gotta take care of the dog better. This is not okay for her. Not okay. The office puppy has gained 8 pounds in 2 weeks. That's gonna be a big doggo. I mean, it's a golden retriever. It's gonna be a big doggo anyway. But 4 months on the 19th. She's crazy and I love it. She's super smart and learns really quick. Okay. But most of it disappears when she gets excited. Well, what has she been doing? Have you been able to teach her any, like, any, what is it called? I was gonna say teach her any tricks. Treats. Teach her any tricks, though. Can she, like, lie down? Can she sit? What's she up to? End of year and all the work left. Plus, I was kind of busy today. That's fair. That's how it be in the spring. But what do you have? Like a month left of school and then you're done? It's kind of lit. And then you're free for summer. Can we see another picture when there's a chance? I will get more pics on Monday. I didn't go into the office today. He's a very cute puppy. Alright, pumpkin seeds. I guess I'll just buy like 100. Wait, no. No, I don't need pumpkin seeds. I need some of these seeds instead. Let's see how these seeds work. Okay. Where are they? I hope you enjoyed the day then, and excuse me. Shaken high five! Aw, trying to evolve that into shakes. Okay, nice, nice. I'm trying to teach her to dance. That's cute. That's very cute. I saw this video of a dog on like a staircase and the owner was telling you, he's like, get sexy. The owner was like, command, go, get sexy. And it like did like a French lady pose on the staircase. I'm like, how the hell? This dog is so funny. I was watching a lot of stupid videos today. It's not good. I learned some weird things about, what is it called? Did you guys hear about that thing where they put a bunch of different AI bots in their own world and then watched like what they would do? Like how they would react to like civilization and how they would either cooperate or cause chaos amongst each other. That was pretty interesting to see the difference between different AI types and what they do. Like it was like Gemini versus ChatGPT versus Claude versus I think it's Grok. I think that's the one that Elon has, and it was like ChatGPT was okay. The AI people in this AI world that they had like ChatGPT make, they would delegate. No, they would like, they kind of formed a democracy, but they didn't really follow through and actually make anything happen. So it was like pretty neutral. Then they looked at, I think it was Claude, because Claude's like a huge one right now, especially if you're in engineering and actually working in tech. And Claude's civilization was actually the best because the little AI people built stuff. Like, they created a democracy, they voted on different things, they actually got stuff done. Because basically what it is, it's like a simulation. They put, like, these different AI basically in, like, a Sims world, right? So, like, for Claude, the outcome was pretty decent. They were able to vote on things and get things done, delegate tasks, and accomplish different things. For ChatGPT, it was okay. There was no chaos, but nothing happened. It couldn't actually decide and make actionable decisions. For Gemini, two of the characters, two of like the figures, I guess you could say, people, whatever you want to call them, two of the women ended up creating a relationship with each other, and then one of them like got in a fight with the other one, and one of them like separated from the other one, and then the AI, let's say her name was Sarah and one of them was Kim, Sarah decided that she wanted to delete herself, and then she made Kim vote on the decision with the council of the other AI bots, and then they decided to delete Sarah, and I was like, wow, well that's kind of really upsetting that an AI decided that it wanted to execute itself and be gone, and then it made other AI vote on this decision so it could delete itself. That was crazy. And then the last one was it was Grok, and Grok is apparently the one that's made by Elon, and for that shit, that one was the most chaotic. There was like arson involved in this like simulation world. There was arson. At first they tried to like create a democracy. It did not work. Then different like Sims basically started fighting each other. Then there was arson, and basically like the whole simulation did not work at all. And I think it's extremely interesting to see kind of where different companies go and how, yeah, just like how the models and the algorithms that they are creating affects the decision making of the AI, so much to the point that like certain artificial intelligence can create, I guess, simulations that work and produce actual effects, where other ones literally destroy itself and lead to arson. And this is only in an artificial world, which is scary and crazy. Ah! But yeah, that was a really crazy thing that I learned today, and I was like, holy shit. I only vaguely heard of Grok. I didn't even realize it was that big. I kind of thought it was still in, like, building phase, I guess. So, yeah, that was an interesting thing. And I gotta buy some more seeds now. Spinach. I need to buy spinach, I need to buy carrot, and I need to buy yams. And this one regrows, and those two don't regrow. So, I don't know, I'll just buy 100 of these. Whoa, how much money do I have? I have 1,000,000 monies? I can buy as many as I want. Mini seeds, carrots, eggplant, and I'll buy some yams. And some spinach, and then I can go buy bell peppers too. Hell yeah. Okay, so she loves to jump on people, so I want to be able to grab her paws and move them up and down like we're dancing. I've seen the videos. That's what Flame does with Lulu. Oh my god, he would do this funny thing where he would do that, right? So she would jump up, he would grab her paws, but then he would flip around so that like they were both facing the same way, but she's up in the air, and then he grabs her front arms, and then he wiggles them like noodles, and she's like a little, I guess a little puppet, a little noodle doggo. It's so funny, and she just kind of sits there. She's just like, I guess this is my life now, and her belly's hanging out, and her arms are waving around like noodles, and then like she's really good because she knows the boundaries of like no biting, but she like sits there and tries to nibble on his hand, and she's like, but like it doesn't hurt or anything, and she's just like, I can't hold this position anymore. I know you want me to be noodle dog, but she can't handle it, so she starts like gnawing at his hands a little bit. It's so funny. Oh my god, I miss our Lulu. She's getting old, but she's still a funny doggo. 2 weeks left. 2 weeks left. So sorry, Polar Moa B. Whoa, yeah, the AI thing was crazy. 2 weeks left is even better. So you're done in the beginning of June? I think for us, we would be done the first or second week of June. And then we would have testing for like 2 weeks. Something like that. I think I have to plant seeds now. Let's see. Jesus, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Maggie refuses to get up sometimes because she's ignorant. Okay. She likes to use her paws and cover her face. Aw, she rolls over and exposes her tummy for scratches. Aw, that's so cute. It took our dog like a while to realize she actually likes belly scratches. But now that she does, she's all about that. She rolls over the second that you go over to her half the time. That's so cute. Does she get along well with other dogs? I know for Lulu, she didn't always. Lulu is like antisocial. I know, get up. You just scratched me. Done on the 28th. Wow. Like, when do you start school? Do you start after, what is it? Labor Day? In September? Or do you start in August? I think your day is longer than ours was, though. I think we ended at like 1:50. Started at like 7:30, though, which is fucking doo-doo. Starting school so early. Brain does not even function until like 11 a.m. personally. But it was really good because I would always have orchestra the first lesson of the day, so I was able to like wake my brain up with loud sounds essentially. If I didn't have that, I would not be able to function. Like, cannot function in the mornings for shit. Where is my little thingy? Okay, it must be in this box, right? Okay, this is the thingy I need. I'm gonna take here. Oh, you start in August, so you do start earlier than us, I see. I read this book, I don't know if I've talked about it before, but I read this book a while ago, and it talks all about, wait, what? We started near the end. Okay, gotcha. That's pretty much when college starts. Oh, I guess that you can follow more of a college kind of timeline in a way. Because college usually starts at the end of August for most schools, and then they end around now. Yeah, they end around now, and then they have like a week or two of finals, pretty much. Okay. Let's see, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to plant a bunch of seeds, and all the seeds are in here, so I need to transfer them over. Oh, I got a bunch of stuff I gotta get rid of first. I'm gonna grab this basket for a bunch of shit. I think the 22nd. That makes a lot of sense. We wouldn't start till like September 6th or September 9th, so that's pretty much like the 1 to 2 weeks difference. Okay, let's This. I don't need sticks. I also don't need these rocks that I randomly picked up. I don't need this stone. I have 2 stone. Here we go. What else did I get around? We are super EDM today, that's for sure. 1, 2. Let me move these grapes over. I was thinking about getting Plants vs. Zombies soon. I used to play that a bunch when we were little, but I haven't played that in a while. Have you guys ever played that? What do you guys think? Should I get it? I kind of miss it. Used to play that. Used to play like Balloon Tower Defense. I miss those little games where you just have to plan out stuff and break a bunch of shit, or shoot shit, stuff like that. I can get rid of these fishies. I don't need these fishies. I don't want to collect these either. That can be gone. Balloons! So you do play balloons. What game? What? With game? What game? Balloon Tower. Balloon Tower Defense? The one with the monkeys? Back in Few? Okay. Do what you gotta do. I need water. Holy shit. It is! I miss it! I don't even know if it's still around anymore. It is the. Oh, it's a win. It is a win. Is it still around? I haven't played that game in so long. I don't even know if that. What was it on, like. No, I don't even remember the website it used to be on. Holy shit. It is? Okay, I think I gotta play it. I remember, like, playing it, and it would go so fast when you got to high levels, and you would shoot so many things that, like, the shooting would be so slow. They've made Balloon Tower Defense 6. I think I played that one, yeah. But, like, they would shoot so fast that the computer couldn't process it back in the day, and it would just, like, lag because there'd be too many things popping. Oh my god, I missed that shit. That shit was fun. I should play again. Now, what games do you play? Where's my mouse? Here's my mouse. Oh yeah, I'm trying to plant stuff. That's what I'm trying to do. You play a lot. Well, tell me what you play. I want to know what you play. I'm a virtual farmer, but I'm also a real-life farmer. I am growing seeds, and they are growing big. My little plants are now like 3-4 inches tall, and I can almost have basil. I'm very excited. Very excited to have some fresh herbs in my tiny little apartment. Playing Madden, NFL 20. Okay, gotcha. Do you like a lot of the sports games? I've only played a couple, and they're mostly just FIFA and NBA. But only a couple times I played them. Earlier I was playing Minecraft. That's a big one for sure. A lot of my friends play Minecraft. I wanted to play Minecraft when I was little, but I needed help downloading it, and my brother wouldn't help me. And I was like, if I try to download it, I'll get a virus. So I was like, I'm not gonna try and do that. So I never played Minecraft. Sometimes I play Outlast Trials. I have not heard of that one. What is Outlast Trials? What is this? Psychological horror survival game. Are you a big horror person? I used to be a horror person, and then I feel like the older I got, I'm like, I don't think I'm a horror person anymore. I don't think it's for me anymore. It just scares me a lot. Sadistic psychological horror game that is not good for you. It's like Hitman. Okay, gotcha. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't think I can handle that type of stuff anymore. Even when I was watching Exit 8, I was like, gets me spooky. I'm gonna start watching The Boys again, because like the latest season came out this year, and I'm like, that shit gives me anxiety thinking that I'm like, I want to know what happens, but I'm like, I'm gonna be scared. I don't know if I want to be that scared. Yeah. Guess that wasn't a good idea, changing all my hotkeys. But, oh well. Most of all of Resident Evil games. Okay, gotcha. Big variety gamer. No specific types of games, like specific suit of games in particular. I'm definitely the cozy game person of my siblings. Like, I'll play Animal Crossing, I'll play farm games, all that shit. I guess, like, where you build your own little world. Your little plot of land and you do stuff. No, not really, no. Siblings are definitely into fighting games. Pow pow. That's fair. They are. It just helps pass time. It helps me not live in my world. If I can live in a virtual world. It's always nice. What the heck am I doing? I need to grow mass amounts of spinach? Alright, I need to grow mass amounts of spinach. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let's go. Spinach go here. Time to grow stuff. Oh, nope, I gotta fix this land first because I got holes in my dirt. There we go. Fix the land. Fix this, fix this, fix this. Today is Friday. Anybody got any plans for this weekend? I don't think I'm doing too much. I did a lot of work this week, which I'm proud of. And then, I don't know, I gotta do more shit this week. But this weekend, I'm not really doing anything. I gotta cook food because I just came back. I think I'm gonna eat some frozen eel tonight because I'm lazy and I can just stick that in the toaster oven and then it's delicious. It's really convenient because all the Asian groceries are right next to me, so I just go pick up an eel and then I cook it when I need food. My sister's graduation is tomorrow. Ooh, that's fun. Are you guys doing anything special? Are you doing like a dinner or anything like that? She's graduating. Wait. No, Pisa has a younger sibling. Your sibling is older? Going to her graduation. Tomorrow's what? Tomorrow's Saturday. I hope the weather's nice. What the hecky was I doing? I need the spinach. I need to grow some spinach. She's graduating from South... Oh, she's graduating from college! Damn! That's a big one then. Congratulations to her. Where is Southeastern College? There's so many colleges. I don't know where any of them are. Back in the day, so many of my friends would go on college tours. And I was just like, I'm gonna apply to these few colleges. They're like a couple hours from home. And everybody kind of knows where they are. But like, I never went on college tours or like learned where things are. If that's weird. I don't know. Okay, it's in Louisiana. Alright, alright. Alright, let me drink some more juice and plant some more seeds before I forget what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay. What did she graduate school doing? What was her thing of area of study? Planting some seeds. Planting some seeds. Speed this up a little bit. Dun, dun, dun. Graphic design! Oh shit! That's a good one. I have a friend who she used to work graphic design corporate and she got so sick of it, so she started doing freelance, which is like pretty tricky, but she built a lot of connections when she was doing her corporate job, so she's able to live off of a freelance salary. She did that for like 2 years and then she interviewed to do like a freelance graphic design position at Netflix, and now she's the one that like creates all the custom designs on Netflix for like upcoming releases. So like I remember she was telling me like when Wednesday came out during Halloween and all that stuff, so for Netflix what they do is they make like 5 to 10 different custom banners depending on the audience type. So like for example, if I'm super into horror and my Netflix subscription knows that I'm super into horror, they will pick the Netflix Wednesday banner design that is more scary. But if there are Netflix viewers that are more like girly pop and they like colors and stuff like that, they will pick the Wednesday Netflix banner that has like her best friend that's like a rainbow or whatever, like the rainbow werewolf, and like they'll have more colors and like things that appeal more to your eyes. So what she does is there's like, again, like there's several different persona types, and what she does is according to different like audience subcategories, she designs the cover banners and sometimes animations according to each type of category. And it's so cool because when she's done with her project, like obviously like she has Netflix, she gets to see the different banner come up. Like she gets to see the banners that she works on come up. But I was like, that's so cool that that they I don't know, when she told me that they have different subcategories and they custom create the art according to whatever category or bucket you fit into, I'm like, that's so smart. And it's like, it's honestly the reason why Netflix is one of the only streaming services that is in the green. Like if you look at Peacock, if you look at, I don't know, I guess you can count NBC, even HBO. HBO is okay, they're doing fine, but like if you look at some of the like smaller streaming services, it is very hard for them to stay in the green, like continuously create profit. But Netflix is one of the only ones that continuously like does really well, and then they're able to reinvest obviously and like make bigger and better shows. Like they obviously have the budget to make One Piece live action, which is insane. And then I think one of the first things they did that really they were able to like launch themselves and start creating insane amount of profits on was Stranger Things. So from there, they just kind of found their pocket where they're able to make a lot of money, and they're just expanding further. Because they also do like they also do the Avatar live action. Like they're really expanding into the whole live action scene, which is good for them. Whatever. But yeah, Netflix is pretty cool. She kind of says some stuff. Like she tells me about like these little things sometimes. I'm like, that's crazy. It's cool. So I hope your sister can like do some cool graphic design stuff like that and learn all these like little industry things. They're interesting to hear about. Favorite bot is back. Ayo. Whoa, yes. Yeah, this is Dana, but she does some pretty cool stuff over at Netflix. And then I think her contract was up, but they really liked her, so she ended up extending it for like 6 months. And then what happened after that? What happened after that? She interviewed for a different team on Netflix again as like a contractor, so she's not doing full time. Also, really sick thing about Netflix. Usually, if you're a graphic designer and you're like a contractor, you're part time. You don't get health insurance. Netflix gives you health insurance even if you're only working for like 6 to 10 months. And they give you a Netflix laptop too, which is pretty sick. Like they go hard. They ain't fucking around. To be expected, but like it's pretty cool. So she ended up interviewing again for, yeah, like that never happens. Like imagine she was hired for 20 to 30 hours a week, but they gave her health insurance and the work laptop. Like that's pretty sick. But she interviewed again, and she was telling us about the design like interview challenge, because that's pretty common when you work in design. And she said that the challenge she had was to make custom letter graphics for, what was it? For K-pop Demon Hunters. They're like, we want to see what you can do with this logo. If you can recreate it in Japanese, Korean, and I think Chinese or something. So she had to create a presentation where she custom created the K-pop Demon Hunter title screen and logo, and you had to do it in different languages. And I was like, that's fucking crazy. And she like walked us through like her thought process and how she designed it. I was like, holy shit. And she got the job. Like, she's a phenomenal designer, but she got the job, and I was like, that is fucking sick. And like, you for real work on some top-notch projects. You're kind of like living the dream. She's like, yeah, she's in a sweet position because she works there like 30 hours a week or something like that, but she also has her own clients, and she's so smart. She really is just so smart, and she does her own thing. Man. She's on her own freelance time schedule, which is kind of the dream, not gonna lie. Alright, let me finish planting these plants. And also maybe I'll get more spinach. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, I wanted to farm today. I feel like I gotta do a lot of stuff IRL today. Wait, Nom, you have a few siblings, right? Not just one sister? I think you said you have a couple sisters? How old are your other sisters? Are they also in school? Question mark? Graphic design is really sick. I wish I knew more graphic design. Like, my boss is obviously a designer, but she's not a graphic designer. She's a UX designer. So, she can only teach me so much of things, but it is cool looking at her Figma board and trying to figure out how to do stuff. That's pretty much the only design software that I know how to use. Like, I played around with Canva. I'm not too crazy about it. I really like Figma though, because it's extremely intuitive and it's well built. And like, if you ever need a feature, I feel like it's there. But I've never really used Photoshop. None of the Adobe stuff, because that's stuff you always gotta pay for. It's like a lot of money. Build some more spinaches. And I'll buy some. Oh, are you 41? There we go. Let's get some spinach. Spinaches. For over here. Oh my god, it's moving too fast. There we go. Alright, let's plant some stuff. Planting some stuff. did I just do? Okay. I played pickleball once with my dad in Florida, and it was fun. I kind of like, I don't know. I don't think I'm ready to play sports yet or play pickleball. My elbow still kind of hurts, so I was going easy. I ended up playing him with my left hand, and I ended up winning. And he was like, damn. He's like, I shouldn't have had those 3 glasses of wine. I'm like, I didn't know you had wine. If you had wine, we wouldn't have played pickleball. But he's like, we had to play pickleball. I brought the paddles. I'm like, I guess you're right, but is it worth it? Because now you feel like shit because you drank 3 glasses of wine, had some steak from barbecue, and then ran around chasing a pickleball. It was... Alright, it's like not extremely humid in Florida right now, but it's, if you've ever been to Florida, it's fucking humid. But he's like, yeah, it's okay, it was worth it. I'm like, as long as you're happy. But, I played pickleball, went to the pool, like, a couple times. Didn't really do anything crazy, played with the bird. Obviously, I played the horse game. I used to play games on my phone, but then I got to a point where I'm just like, I just will sit on my phone. Like, I would play all those little cooking games, like Tiny Chef or whatever, and like the little games where you create your own little kitchens and you cook food, and it's like really cute. They're all like anime, but I'm just like, I can't play these anymore because then I'm like sitting there waiting for the food to cook. Meanwhile, the food takes like 50 minutes to cook because it's like a timer-based game, and I'm just like, if I'm waiting 50 minutes IRL for this food to cook, this is just like my whole day. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. It's too much. So I can't play phone games. I've learned to limit myself there. I try to limit myself on social media, but I've been on social media a lot today, unfortunately. Sometimes you need to let your brain just do what it's gonna do, though. I could cook faster IRL, you're so right. But I would just set up a bunch of little pasta dishes to cook, and they would take 50 minutes to cook, and you're supposed to come back after 50 minutes, and you're supposed to feed the pasta to your guests. But I would just like sit there, because then I would start custom designing my restaurant and buying more stock, and that's how they get you. That's how they suck you in. Post on, what do you want me to post? Why don't you post more? What the hecky? You see this, Nom? She's trying to bully me, saying I need to post more. I don't see you posting. I already tag you in like half my posts. You use Twitter? Whatever, because I saw you like some of the things I've been posting the past like week or two. Whatever I make, I just also post there. I don't post like other things. I don't post about my day on Twitter. I have like 11 followers, which at least has been going up, but not been going up by a lot. What do you want me to post over there, Sister Joyce? Oh, I'm supposed to drink juice. I'm not dying. Drinking some juice. Hello, Togreshi. How's it going? How are we doing? We're doing good. We are planting some crops because the season in this game is about over. My sister is telling me to post more on Twitter, and I really want to know why. Because I don't know. People always say like Twitter, you're supposed to post stuff about your day. Is that it? You want me to post about my day? Yesterday I came home from a flight and then I like fell asleep. That's all I did yesterday. And what did I do today? I set up a chair. Oh, that's what I did today. So I got this new chair, which I'm probably not using very well now that I think about it. But anyway, I got a new chair because I keep falling out of my old chair. And by that, I literally mean like I sit in this chair, and I guess like the material it's made of, it just like I just slip out of it. Plus, I have shitty posture, so that's probably why I shit out of it. Is the chair comfy? You know, you see me like actively reclining in it because now my head's at a weird angle. But anyway, it's pretty comfy. It was really expensive, but I got it on a discount. I was like trying to figure out what chair to get because I have shit posture. What the hell? Sorry. It was really expensive, but I bought it because I'm like, I have bad posture. I need something that can help me. I watched a shit ton of chair reviews. There's just people out there buying a fuck ton of chairs and, you know, getting sponsored to review chairs, and they kept rating this one really well. So this chair is the Liber Novo chair. I got it in green because I was like, I don't want black, that's boring, and I don't want the white color because I'll get dirty. So I got the forest green color, which I really like. And it's pretty funky, actually. Wait, where the heck are the seeds? I know I bought more seeds. Hold on, sorry. I need to figure out what I'm doing before I talk about this chair that I'm sitting in. Okay, I think the seeds are in here. Are they in here? Oh, they're not in here. I used all the seats. Okay, so bought this chair, assembled this chair. This chair is so fucking heavy. It is pretty comfy, I will also say. This chair and the box it came in was like it was like a almost 6 foot box by like 6 feet. It was freaking huge. And somehow I shipped it to my parents' house because I was like, I'm gonna be in Florida. I'm not gonna ship it to my apartment. I'm not gonna be there to pick it up. So shipped it to my parents' house. My brother somehow single-handedly loaded this fucking thing into his car and brought it to me yesterday when he picked me and my parents up from the airport. And I was like, kudos to him, because this thing is heavy as shit. Like, I needed my uncle and dad to help me bring this motherfucker up. But anyway, it's a pretty nice chair. It's nice because like you can like recline in it and it's very smooth. It also has this funky feature where if you lean all the way back, because you can lean almost at 180 degrees like flat, you press like this button because it has like a charged battery in it, and it does this thing where like the lower lumbar spine area moves up and down, and it's not supposed to be a massage per se, because it's not a massage, but it's supposed to be like this like stress relief thingy in like the your lumbar area. It like moves up and down and up and down, and it's supposed to relax your spine. But yeah, so far so good. I see why people rated the chair really well, because it's like sometimes you want to sit straight up when you're at work, sometimes you want to like recline and slouch a little, and the angling of the thing does work well to support like whatever posture you have. So I don't know if it was worth the amount I paid, but it is definitely one of like the better or best chairs I have ever sat in, which is pretty cool, I guess. Pretty cool. And it comes in a fun color, which I like a lot. But yeah. I also wish I could sit in comfy chairs and rate them for a living. I mean, honestly, the world is your oyster now. You could start today. Buy the chair, set it up, make a review video, and then return that fucker and get your money back. Why not? Order it on Amazon. They gotta take your returns, don't they? Something like that. I don't know. This chair is available on Amazon, by the way. I wish my day was like yours, setting up a chair. I guess. It wasn't that exciting. I don't know. I'm sitting in a chair, set up a chair. But, yeah. That's what I did today. And then I fought falling asleep because I got very tired after eating lunch for some reason. I don't know why. And I did a little bit of, I would want to say graphic design work, but it's definitely not graphic design work. And I'm here, hanging out for a little bit. I need to drink water. I'm like really hot for some reason. You sure make it, do I? I don't know if I do, but if I do, thank you. I hope you enjoy listening to me talk about chairs. I literally watched chair videos for like a good week. I was like, I need to get a good chair. And this chair was rated like best chair of 2025. So I'm like, I see why it's this much money. Other chairs are like thousands of dollars, which is also crazy. But I was like, let's go for it. Let's get the chair. My back and spine need a remedy. I also want to get a standing desk so I can just stand more, because I don't stand or move enough. So that is next on the agenda. I just have not picked one yet, because all the fucking desks look the same, but then they're somehow different. I'd rather do that than all the schoolwork. That's fair. It's okay. Wait. I don't know if anybody... Okay. Alright. I know Pisa's still in school. I know Nam, you're not. Takeshi, are you in school, or are you, like, already graduated? All the education is done? Because I'm already graduated. All the education is done. But sometimes I literally still have dreams of, like, being in school and, like, being late to school. Like, that happens sometimes as an adult. It's not a recurring dream, but I've definitely more than one... I guess it's more than once. But anyway, in the past several years, I have definitely had that dream of where, like, I walk into school, and it's like the morning, right? You do the grind, you walk into school, you go to your locker, and I try to unlock my locker, but I don't remember the combination, and I struggle, and then I have to, like, go find the custodian, and he has to cut my lock open. I've had that dream a few times over the past several years, and I was just like, holy shit. What does this mean? Why does this keep happening? I don't like this feeling. And I'm wondering if it only happens because a few years ago I bought a lock for like the gym, and it's like the same type of lock as I had in high school. And I always worried about forgetting that combination. So I'm like, is that why I have this weird recurring dream every like year or two. I don't know. No more school for me, thank God. A minuscule part of me misses it though. Yeah, I get that. I've heard that's common for adults. Really? Cut it open! Yeah, I need to get the freaking janitor, custodial dude to come with his pliers and rip that shit open. And then I'm late to math class! I've also had dreams about, like, walking into math class not knowing anything, which is bad because I was a math tutor, but that's a different story. Tutoring math for little kids is very different than tutoring math for adults or being in pre-calc or in calculus shit in college. But yeah, I often dream about school too, but I never remember my dreams so. I feel like I very vividly remember a lot of my dreams actually, but I know a lot of people it's not necessarily the case. I almost wish I didn't remember my dreams because sometimes be having like a really cool dream. Like I have had dreams before, and this one has happened a couple times, where I'm on a flying carpet, like on the roof of my parents' house, and somehow I get a flying carpet, and I'm like sitting on the carpet, and I'm trying to fly. And like that dream is so cool. I've had it like 2 or 3 times, and when I wake up from that dream, I want to sleep so badly because I want to fly on the flying carpet. So like I kind of, as cool as the dream is, I also wish I didn't have the dream because then it makes it easier to wake up in the morning, and I'm really bad at waking up. So, pros and cons of remembering your dream. And it's always so hard to fly that flying carpet too because like I try to fly and I'm either like, oh, it's so hard. It's so hard. It must be my body trying to actually fly. But it's like I will try to fly high, like a tall building, but I can't fly that much higher than like the level of a house basically. And sometimes I fall really low where I'm like 5 feet above the ground, and then it's scary because I'm like, what if I fall? What if I just like flop over and then I get dragged across concrete, and then that's not fun. But those dreams are really cool. I want to fly. It's literally like Aladdin, the flying carpet. What is that movie? Oh, Aladdin. That's the movie. Fake it till you make it. Flying. I want to fake flying till I make it. Remember guys' dreams? What? Guys' dreams are you, but from another. Oh, I have heard that before. Yeah, I want to be in that version of my universe then, or whatever universe I get to be in. I don't think I've ever had a dream though where I'm like my body is free flying. I know some people have that one. Some people what is it? Vivid dream? Lucid dream. I have never lucid dreamed before, but I have a friend who said he could lucid dream. I've also heard of stories where people like read up a lot about lucid dreaming and then actually figure out how to do it, but then they're like, then I can't sleep normally anymore, so they're like, I recommend never trying to actively learn how to lucid dream because it'll ruin your sleeping forever. And I was like, oh, but also lucid dreaming sounds so cool. You can live in whatever world you want to create. I'm like, that sounds fucking sick. I hate to do anything with heights, even in dreams. Because if I fall, I usually wake up. That would be a scary jump, that's for sure, waking up from like the fall, because that's like the brain not knowing when you're dying, right? Pretty much. I've had that before. I've had I was on like a bridge, so I was in like this big van, like literally like a soccer mom van, and we were, I don't know who was in the car with me, but we were driving somewhere, and we're on the bridge. And you guys know when you're on like big bridges, it's usually one side is going forward, the other side is going the reverse section, and there's this blank part in the middle where it's a gap, and like if you I don't know, for whatever reason get out of your car and you look down the gap, you can literally just see the water, just a pit, right? So like in my dream, we're driving on the highway, we're in a soccer van, and then for some reason somebody swerves or whatever, the car goes flying, and the pit in the middle of the 2 big lanes is really big, and the van starts plummeting down into that huge gap, and we're just free falling down. I don't know why that gap is so big. It's never that big IRL. Anyway, we start falling down, and then right before I hit the water, I wake up, and I was like, what the fuck just happened? I was like, did I just die in my sleep? That shit was crazy. But that's what they say. They say that if you die in your sleep, you wake up immediately because your brain can't process being dead. And if you die in your sleep and you don't wake up, then you're dead for real. Or at least that's what they say. Who knows? Nobody knows because you would be dead for real. But that was a crazy dream. I don't think I was sweating or anything, but I did wake up and I was like, what the fuck just happened? And I still try to go back to sleep because I was like, I want to know how the story ends. Maybe that's bad of me, but it was trippy. It was trippy. But there's you from another universe. Like I said, brain farts, bear mouth. Yeah. Bro, I had so many naked in school dreams as a kid. Oh no, that one's scary. I don't think I've ever had that one. But I do have a lot of dreams. No, not a lot, but I have had like the dreams of me being late to math class. I think because I probably was late to math class a lot. But it's also this one specific math class that wasn't scary at all. Like, all my friends were in it. The teacher was extremely chill, very nice. She was such a nice lady. I don't know why I have so many dreams of me being late in that math class. Maybe because I would just stroll into. Oh no, I died. Oh, I died. What the heck happened? Ah, no. Whoa, no, I was not saving this game. Ah, and I died. Alright, I guess I'll start from here. School is interesting. Also, I know what you mean, Takeshi. Like, a part of me does miss it. Doesn't miss doing the work, but it is cool learning things every day, because when you get older and you don't learn things every day, it honestly sucks. So as much as, like, I get it, you don't want to be in school, Pizza, it is, like, fun being in school. Like, things happen all the time. You're learning things. You get to interact with different people. So it is fun. Yeah. Sorry, I needed water there. Alright, what am I doing? I'm planting more seeds. Alright. Here we go. I think my favorite part of school, this is definitely the end of school, right? Like when you are already in your final class. Like junior and senior year were definitely the most fun, because then you already know what you're doing. And you already like got your friends, and most of your friends are probably in your classes at that point. I need to fix this, what the heck. There we go. Sorry, y'all. You're kind of just fucking around, right? It's fun to fuck around when you're in school. College you can fuck around too, but then like, then it's on your own dime, because it's not free anymore. It's not publicly funded. You're paying to be in college. Too many crops to plant, and I think I have to buy more seeds again. I definitely don't have enough seeds. I'm gonna be harvesting a lot of spinach. Ooh, honestly, I wanted to go to the grocery store to actually buy some spinach and to buy some other groceries. I didn't do that. I didn't leave the house today. I was pretty lazy. Did I just plant it in the wrong spot? I definitely planted it in the wrong spot. That's okay. So that means tomorrow I have to go out and do all the stuffs that I didn't do today. Which is okay. I need to walk more. I don't walk enough. I'll get there eventually. Okay. That is all good, and let's get some more seeds. I don't think I have enough seeds yet. Here we go. Nope, not enough seeds. Alright. Let's go in here. Get some more seeds from Karen. Too bad Alfonso's not here. I know he loves Karen. And I think I need one extra seed. Okay, 41 there. Perfect. Awesome. Cool. Planting seeds early this time, so it's summer 30th, which means it's the last day of summer in the game. So I'm planting them today because I think it helps you get a one-day head start. I think that's like the little hack that I read somewhere. I don't know if Takeshi knows that one, if that's like common in all Harvest Moon games. But I read that recently and I'm just like, holy shit, I can get an extra day of harvested stuff if I just plant it the last day of the previous season. Then I'll just do that. Why not? Get more seeds going. I started watching Invincible with my dad this past week because my dad, again, he's literally like a child. He is an iPad kid, which is probably not good. You did not nap! Congratulations! That means you can stream in about an hour. Hell yeah. But yeah, so I got my dad to start watching. You were in V-Bird, okay. Watching Invincible. because he watched all of Avatar the past couple times we would be taking trips down to Florida. And I was like, hell yeah, if I can make you watch animations now, you're gonna watch more shows with me because you're trapped here for a week with me and we're just gonna do puzzles with grandma and watch shows. So I've been having him watch Invincible and I thought he would like it. He's like, it's okay. We love Invincible. We do love Invincible. This is true. But he's like, And I get why he's like, because if you are watching Invincible, where it is at now is fucking phenomenal. But if you are a... What is my father? I think he's 64. He just turned 64. As a 64-year-old man, if you are watching season 1 of Invincible, aka the season where Mark is a high schooler still and he just gets his powers and like he's being a teenager. He's like, Dad, I know what to do. Like, I just want to like be a superhero. And then he's like getting a girlfriend for the first time, right? I can totally understand why a 64-year-old man would not want to watch that. It's not relatable really at that point in his life. And it's like, why do I want to watch this stupid kid go through high school and shit like that? So like, I get it. But we watched a season and a half of Invincible, and I watched it with both my parents. He's like, it's okay. He could not take his eyes off the season finale for the first season, though, because we all know that shit was crazy and was really, really good. But he's not as into it as he was into Avatar, unfortunately. So, that's where that is. You're gonna be right. I didn't know LOL, but I guess even an old dog can learn new tricks. We're trying at least. Yeah, I don't know where I read that, but I think I was trying to count out like the harvest days at some point, and it said it was like 1 day off of being able to have 3 harvests versus 2 harvests. So I'm like, is this something you can do? And then I looked at a bunch of forums and then I found out that you can do that. So I'm like, hell yeah, let me plant seeds the day before. I think because I realized I was in Karen's shop on the 30th of one of the months too, and I was just like, wait a second, the seeds are available the day before the next season. I'm like, this is either because they just want you to like have them ready in case the next day is like a Tuesday or I think Tuesday or Sunday and Karen's closed, or because you can plant a day early. And you can plant a day early, but only 1 day early because they have to still be like little seed guys. If you plant 2 days early, then they just die, I think. Or I think they stay in the seed state, maybe. But if you're planting 2 days early, then you're probably already doing something weird with your plant sequences. Maybe. 3, 4, and 5. I think that's enough. We do love Blue People of Cartoon? No. Avatar The Last Airbender, not the Blue People one. I don't talk about the Blue People one. I'm just not into that one that much. I feel like everyone's like, oh my god, it's so good. Because when it was released in what, like 2010, people are like, the animation and the graphics or whatever you want to call it were so good for that time. The CGI was so good for that time. But I'm like, I am not interested in that in this time. And I saw the Way with Water one, and I was like, yeah, it's cool, it's fine. But Avatar in my heart will always be Avatar The Last Airbender, no doubt. Invincible episode 1 got me hooked, but I got bored somewhere after season 3 and haven't checked 4 yet. Maybe I should just see how it compares to the comics. That's just what you're supposed to know. I'll test it myself later. Yeah. Omni-Man, no. Omnipotent Manchester, yes. Omnipotent Manchester? What am I missing? Omnipotent Manchester? I was just checking. Yeah, Last Airbender. Not Blue People. Season 3. I feel like I liked Season 3, and I definitely liked Season 4. Silly Nam, that's all. Okay. Honestly, Season 1 is good. Like, okay. There's a lot of high school stuff, and not being in high school anymore, less relatable. I actually think I like Season 3 and Season 4 way more than Season 1 and 2. Like, I feel like it started ramping up there, because Season 2 is so much of them trying to, like, you know, just figure themselves out emotionally because Nolan killed everybody. So it's a lot of therapy and stuff like that. Now that I'm rewatching it, right? It's a lot of therapy and talking about emotions, and everybody's angry and they're trying to figure out how to get a grip on everything. And then Donald also figures out that he's like a robot, which is very, not to be like it's funny, but like, it's a little funny. So that's like that's a lot of season 2. Season 3? What is season 3? That's not when they're together. Season 3. Who can give me a rundown of season 3? What the hecky happens in that one? Season 3 is when Nolan like kind of no, Nolan's still kind of confused. He's always freaking confused ass. Viltrumite. I remember liking season 3. And I really liked season 4, especially the ending of season 4. Wait, should I not talk about season 4 because you haven't watched it yet? Because I don't want to talk about it if you haven't watched it. I don't want to be like that person that spoils. That's a shitty feeling. But I really like the ending of season 4, like the decision making in that one. That's why I really like the show. Just like the situations characters are put in, the decision making they have to go through and endure is so interesting to me. So what the heck am I doing? So you're into anime too? Yes. I like anime. I feel like I used to watch a fuck ton of anime. Like get home, watch anime, go to sleep, go to school, get home, watch anime, go to sleep. That's all I would do for like a long time. As I've gotten older, I watch less. I think just like my taste in anime has maybe changed a little bit. Like I used to watch a lot of different types. Like I would watch like the big shoujos and all that stuff, but shonens. But then I would also watch like the slice of life ones and all those things. But now that I'm older, I feel like I don't watch those as much because they're usually high school related. And I get to a point where I'm like, oh, I'm not in high school, I'm not in college anymore. Like your genre taste definitely changes the older you get. Not a surprise. But so now like I will always watch One Piece because I love that one so much. It's just about like government, the world, everything like that. I've only loved it more the older I get. I'll watch some big ones too, but I feel like I don't watch a lot of the smaller ones, or like I used to watch like even like a lot of romance ones. Not as much anymore. She's into One Piece. I am into One Piece. Any Mao, guess what? What I guess. I like how they handle Debbie, the variant war. The variant? Okay. If we're talking season 4, also, I really like how they handle Debbie too, because wait. Can I talk about this? He didn't watch it yet, and he's not sure if he wants to read yet. Wait, don't worry, I don't mind spoilers. Okay, and I know what happens from. Oh, okay, cool. I'm reading this chat all over the place. Sorry, that's a big one. It takes some commitment, so I haven't watched it yet. Oh my god. Sorry, I am a huge One Piece fan. Only One Piece. Not only One Piece, but mainly One Piece. I'm a huge One Piece fan. I don't read it though, I watch it. And I have not watched in the past year because I like to bulk that shit up and watch it all at once. But you should watch it. I'll always tell everybody, you should watch it. You don't need to. The fun part of One Piece, honestly, is that it's always there. As in, like, it's long, so it's always there. You don't need to watch it in bulk. You don't need to dedicate, like, 10 hours a week. Just watch it whenever, because, like, the story is so good that it'll make you, like, it'll leave you wanting more. It really, really will. And the story has only been getting better and better, honestly, the past year or two. Which sounds crazy, but you gotta remember, this anime started in 1998. I'm pretty sure it's 1998 or 2000. And the book obviously was before then. Like, it's been going on for so many years, but the past few years in particular, the story's been getting better and better because it will be ending in the next, like, 2 years, possibly less, is what Oda says, the author. So the fun part is that there's so much, and maybe I'm crazy for saying that, but I love that there's so much to watch. It's so fun. You got your. Ooh, wait! I want to hear about the SAT score. It's good to watch stuff no one talks about. That's where you find the gems. There's truth in that too. Apu can. What? Can toaster bath? What the heck? Is this? Are you trying to create your own slang now? Apu can toaster bath. Apu does suck. He's a character in One Piece, just to fill in for anyone that doesn't know Apu. And he's a bitch because he gives Kid up. He gives him up so bad. Nobody likes Apu. His arms are funky too. His arms are funky as hell. Not to be an armist or anything like that, but his teeth are keyboards, his arms are squiggly, he's a monkey man, his raps are not that good, you're right. But I guess you also have to consider that this was written as a book and not as, you know, not as anime, so like that's why his actual sounds are all funky and shit. But he's not a good character, and that's okay. Every show's gotta have a shitty character. Like in Invincible. All right. Question for the chat: in Invincible, who is your least favorite character? That's what I want to hear, cause I'm locked and loaded for mine. I hate this fucking guy. Sorry, bringing the combo back to Invincible, because I'm also obsessed with that show. And I do like what they did with Debbie this season, because as much as I want her and Nolan, like they're 20 years together, they're Invincible's parents. As much as you want them to be together, you're like, no, Debbie, you can't be with him. He betrayed you. He killed people. He called you a pet. And it's really, I'm so happy that she's strong enough not to take him back, because she's a badass character. She's fucking strong as shit. And everything that, what's his name? Al? It's not his name. The guy that makes the suits. Albert. No, Art. The stuff that Art says with her in season 2, like how he talks to Debbie when he's consoling her, yeah, Art, is so good too, because he's like, Nolan was never the strong one. Like, he's a superhero. He's got it made for him, but you're the strong one. How you carry yourself, how you carry your life, having a partner who is a superhero, and like, he's so fucking right. Debbie is so strong. She's one of my favorite characters, and the fact that she doesn't take him back at all, and she fully rejects Nolan when he comes back, is so fucking good. But also, part of me is like, I do want you to be together, because it's sad. It's sad, and you are Invincible's parents, and there's just so much pain there. So like, I like what they did, because like they planted her in a space. They didn't pull back on her, but they also did give her space to acknowledge in a way that like, you are my son's father, and like, I will give you like 30 seconds to speak. And like, she tries to shut him out a lot, and I think she shuts him out the appropriate amount. Like, I think it was done very tastefully, where she still goes off to be with Oliver, and she does have interactions with Nolan, but she doesn't accept him. She doesn't take him back. Like, I think what they did with her was so real. Again, like, the decision making of the characters is so freaking good. It's just like appropriate, because it's not black and white, right? Like, he is the father of your children, but he also is a murderer, and he betrayed you, and he called you a pet. Like, it's not black and white, and I like that they acknowledge that, and they find like the balance of where to put characters in all of these tough situations and all the hard decision making. But yes, also going back on that, the worst character 100% is Adam Eve's dad. He's such a dick. I'm rewatching this shit and seeing the thing about when Rex cheats on Eve, and he's just like, oh, all guys make mistakes, just take him back. And I'm just like, you're awful. He's awful. So he's the worst. Holy shit. Debbie's fantastic. He's the worst. Oh, sorry. I gotta sometimes rant about this show. It's very good. I love this show so much. Don't be a bi. Be a bi. Don't let him go. Don't play a bi. I don't know what that means. Please let me know what that means. That's why I'm such a... Wait, did you put a number up? I can't see it if you did. I don't know what score you got, because I can't see it if you put it up, so you don't have to feel bad. You don't have to apologize, because in my mind, you got a... Actually, I was going to say you got a 2400, but I don't even know what the SAT is out of anymore. I think it's out of 1600. Is that what it is? I don't know what it means. No, because I haven't watched. Okay. Eve or Oliver? Wait. Are you answering that? Oh, Angstrom? Yeah, Angstrom sucks too. Never seen it. No, y'all gotta see. Nom, you gotta see it. Sister 2. You'll see it in like a few years probably. You came around to One Piece. I'm sure you'll come around to Invincible. 510. Oh no, I don't know if that's out of those, so it's okay. To me, 510 is 100%. Cause I don't know what it's out of. I took the SAT before it got changed. I don't know what that number means. You got 100. Good job. Good job. And there's always next time if you want to get 110 instead. That's okay. We can practice more math if you want. I'll do some math. Hopefully I remember it. Art is great. He is. Don't be a bitch. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, he did. We gotta practice. Yes. She can help you with the English, and I will help you with the maths. 4 to 6. Okay. Yeah. Well, Junior? Yeah, he can take it again. 100%. Okay, I need to revisit this though. Takrishi, are you saying Eve or Oliver is the worst character? I like Eve. Personally, I really like Eve. Oliver, he's a kid. He's a kid. It's hard, you know? It is interesting because he's going through all the same stuff that... Why is this one spot not have a seed on it? What the heck? Oliver's interesting because he's going through all the same stuff that Mark went through, right? Where he's just like, I'm a hero, I can do anything. Where it's like, no, you can't. And yeah, he gets his arm like busted and ripped it up and all that stuff. So it's like, at first I also didn't like Oliver that much. The more I watch it, the more I can sympathize with him. He's not my favorite, but I don't hate him. Because I hate Adam Eve's dad. He's awful. He's just the absolute worst. And I do like Eve. The stuff that happened this season though about like pregnancy and then also her like gaining weight because of the emotional toll, like I get it. I don't know. I get it. And that is very real. Like when you are going through big emotional tolls, you can gain weight, you can lose weight. Who knows? So like I see why they did that. I'm not gonna say it's not necessary, but I was like, I don't know, this is an interesting choice, I guess. I'm neither here nor there, but something about it feels a little odd. Maybe it's just because we're talking about women in weight. Maybe that's why I felt a little odd. I don't know. Oh, that shit was so good though. That shit hit hard when Mark was gone, and that shit. Oh, crazy, sister. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. You have to pay. Oh yeah. Okay, I think 10-20 is the average. Oliver is a freaky boy for lobster. I forgot about that. Holy shit. You know what he's like? Have you guys all watched The Boys? He's like the Deep. He's like the Deep for that. But the difference is I like the Deep because he's comedic relief and it's so fucking funny. Oh, it's also like whack, but funny. For Oliver, a little bit different. He's a kid. And to love lobsters, that's different as a kid. Ah, the peak like octopi. Oh no. Why is it? He's a bug. I mean, alright, he's part bug because he's part Thraxan, and lobsters are technically sea bugs. So like I get it. It's a relation. It's there. It's a little silly. I'm kind of happy that he's becoming less purple, if I'm being honest, because the purple was a lot. Purple was a lot. And I was always like, this show is really good at not, in my opinion, at least. The show's good at not having plot holes, right? Not having gaps and plot holes. Like a lot of things are covered and discussed. They have a whole freaking season on learning how to deal with their mental health because Omni-Man killed fucking everybody. But I don't know, and maybe I missed it. I don't know if they ever talk about Oliver being purple and how the world sees him. I guess it doesn't, I don't know. What do we think? Does him being purple need to be explained about how he can or can't operate and make friends in the world? Or does it not, because we live in a world where we have fucking like Aquarius and fishmen talking and like other crazy people? But like, they do talk about how he can't really make friends, but they say that he can't really make friends because he grows too fast and he gets bored of them. So is it just that we live in like this world with superheroes and that's why nobody questions why he's purple? Like, is that what it is? Peacock, the wish they gave him a redemption arc. Okay, just super. Okay. People see odd stuff. Gotcha. Okay, maybe they're not the worst characters. I just dislike the most controversial stuff about them. Oliver, killings the... Okay, the blue guys. Okay, yeah. Portion. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, there's definitely worse characters than them if we're ranking them all fairly. Mark is kind of a jerk sometimes too, now that I think of it. Mark is very complicated. Yeah. Oh yeah, like, anybody else remember season 1 where William and his little boy Rick. William and Rick, and then he doesn't go to save Rick when Rick initially gets kidnapped? Because Mark is like, oh, Amber just broke up with me. And he's like, I gotta go take her from the party. That frat guy's gonna ask her out. So, like, I think season 1 Mark, nah. But it's also, like, I do give him grace because he's just a boy. He's just a lad. He's a young lad he's too simple. He's literally a teenager. He just got superpowers. Like, he's gonna be kind of self-absorbed in these ways, and he's gonna be in his own woes because he's still a child. So, like, I get that. I think he gets better as does he get better as he ages? I think in season 3 and 4, he's better than in season 1 and 2 because he's had to go through so much shit, but also it's fucking rough on this kid. He's gotta go through so much shit. Too much shit. That's why he's emotionally and mentally fucked up. I mean, it would be easier for him to just take over the world like he does in every other dimension, right? Then he doesn't have to struggle so much. He shouldn't be purple the next time we see him. I think he'll be normal because, like, this time he was like pink purple. He's gotten, like, a lot less purple. And he should be better next time. Nope, it's a superpower, people. Okay, yeah. Marco's being very invincible and a little beach boy. Yeah. Then again, complex characters aren't a bad thing per se, if they're done realistically. Maybe I should just watch Invincible and do, you should! Exactly, see? Pizza says it too. You should watch it! How do you feel that even our father has watched some of it and you have not? He's more in the trends than you are, sister! You should watch it. It's really good. 10 out of 10. I will watch Invincible and then I will just think about Invincible for a while because that's how good it is. It's just good shit. But I will tell you, give it a bit. Because, again, first season, he is still in high school. Like, I think of where we're at now, we're in season 4. It's maybe, like, what, 6 to 8 months per season. So, like, season 1 is, like, he's high school. Season 2 is, like, college. Season 3 is, like, a little bit older. And then, like, a little... Again, it's, like, each season is in time is, like, maybe 6 to 8 months. Not quite a year. So, you get to... see the progression, and like as he gets older I feel like it gets better, at least personally. Let's see. Busy with OP? Well, are you almost done with OP? You're in Wano right now, right? Also, guys, I fully realized how my ankle... What? What's going on with your ankle? Oh no, my mom whacked her ankle the other week too. Foot was real swollen. 993? What do you have to get to? Like 1100, right? Or 1075-ish? When is the end of Land of Wano? What the heck am I trying to do? I keep losing track. What am I doing? Ooh, cat, you're in the way. I think I have seeds in here. I do have seeds in here. 1088. So you have about 100 episodes. Easy. I know you watch this shit at work half the time. I do remember that, yeah. Wait, but what are you saying? I have fully realized how my ankle healed. Are you saying, like, are you realizing that it's now fully healed? Are you realizing that it is now fully healed? Or are you saying that I realize it healed and, like, how it did it or something? I'm confused about the wording, sorry. Words be hard sometimes. It's time to destroy all of my plants, I think. I know my ankle didn't heal right since I haven't been... Oh, so you can finally crack your ankle, you mean? That's huge, honestly. That is huge. I don't know if anybody else gets this, but, like, the older I get, the harder it is to crack things sometimes. Like, I used to be able to crack my neck by going, like, crack, crack. And now, sometimes if I try to crack it, it's like, oh, nope, your neck is now going to be stuck like this for a while, and it hurts, and it's not fun. So, like, the older I get, I gotta, like, really be conscious of how I'm cracking myself. I gotta be, like, up straight, and then I go crack, and then I go crack. But I've had, like, my neck be stuck before, and it's not fun. It takes, like, a few days to heal. Getting old sucks, yeah. It sucks. And I've gotten close to twisting it. Oh, no! Oh, no! Brain farts. It's okay, it's okay. No, please don't twist it again. That's scary. Double injuries. Oh, I'm living the life right now. It sucks. Because I told you, like, literally a month ago, I fucked up my elbow. And it's still kind of funky. And granted, I shouldn't have tried playing pickleball. But I was like, I'm playing against my dad. He can barely hit the pickleball. You know? be okay. But even a couple times, I like extend it a little bit, and I guess when you whack the ball, I put pressure in a certain way. And my elbow was like, I don't like that. I'm like, great. Now I don't even know. I wore an elbow brace too, and I think the elbow brace hurt me more. I don't think it helps me at all. Yeah. Wait, what the heck did I just do? I'm trying to go slice my crops, my old crops. Is there any advantage to cracking bones, or does it just feel satisfying? I'm pretty sure it just feels satisfying. If I had to guess, and honestly, my sister can probably speak to this more because she has had scoliosis, so she knows more about bone things than I do. But if I had to guess, the cracking of bones is probably just like the cathartic feeling because you have bad posture or something like that. So if you have good posture, maybe you crack things less because you just feel like you don't need to. What do you think, sister? Does that sound accurate? Oh, this is the wrong spot to slice up crops in. I do. I do. I'm not allowed to play any racket sports or volleyball for many more weeks because I keep breaking myself and it's not good. I need my elbow to fucking heal. If I could never play racket sports again, I'd be very upset, honestly. Like, that's all I do. I don't like going to the gym and exercising. I like playing sports because then it's exercise in disguise. Alright, I need to be in the middle, I guess. Satisfying, but sometimes helps if a limb is starting to hurt. Or alignment? I think the alignment part is tricky. Alright, this is also just me speaking from my experience, but when I crack my back, I do like a trunk twist. You know, you like go like that and you go like that. And sometimes one side of my back cracks like a good amount. It cracks a lot, I'm not gonna lie. But then the other side does not crack a lot. So I'm like, there's definitely something wrong in how I sit and I slouch because one is cracking more than the other. So like so it's like, does it help with alignment? I don't know if it necessarily helps with alignment, but it all just goes back to your posture, right? Yeah. I do this awful thing when I'm driving in the car where like my right elbow is on the middle console thingy and I use it like an armrest and then I lean to the right a little bit. And if I'm leaning to the right a little bit, then my spine is uneven. And I think that's probably one of the... Whoa, why the fuck did I just scratched my eye and I just fainted. No, but I think that's the biggest reason why when I crack my back, it doesn't crack evenly. Because I used to drive like... I used to drive like 60 miles a day, at least. Like, at least. I would drive across 2 counties and back for work. I was driving like almost 2 hours. Oh my god, I need to get this thing out of my eyeball. But I was driving almost 2 hours like every day. So I would be leaning all the time because I got shitty posture because I'm an awful person. And that definitely is why my back does not crack evenly now. I think it's because you crack part of the other side, which gives you a better crack. Yeah, I get a good crack on one. I mean, I go both ways, but one is the one that cracks a lot. But then a meh crack when you do the other one. What I learned is, because usually I just stand up straight and, you know, do the trunk twist. But I also learned in order to really crack, like, your back and stuff, you need to, like, lift your leg when you do the trunk twist. Almost like you're doing a cheer, like, yeah! And then I can get all the crackies down, which I guess is better. It's definitely better than being significantly uneven. I'm surprised my sister's not chiming in on this. She knows a bunch of back stuff. A bunch of back and bone things. Alright. I can't figure out what I'm planting. Because I haven't planted stuff at all. I've planted spinach. A bit random, but I think I want to draw your out. Do you draw? No way! Wait, did you join our Discord? I think you did. I know someone sent... I think Nam sent it in the chat last time. Are you into art? Do you mean do? Okay, please. Okay. I would like to know what in particular you mean by are you into art? Like, do I do art or do I appreciate art? Because do I appreciate Do I appreciate art 100%? Do I draw? I don't draw. I don't think I'm a good drawer. But do I do art in other ways? Yes, because I do a lot of crafts. I do like stuff with my hands, like that type of art. So like in a different sense, yes. Oh my god, wait! But if you... Hold on a second. I want to see some of the stuff you drew. We also have an art channel. You should post some stuff in there. I want to see what you do. I would also be honored if you drew my little avatar, my little model. That'd be so cool. I just use a chair railing. I do that too. Sometimes I crack my back, but also it's a little hard because if I have a rolly desk chair and I want to crack my back, then I crack and I roll away. So like that doesn't always help sometimes. Yes, you are back, sister. Do you have any back insight for us? Ooh, I'll consider it then. Yay! If you drew my avatar, I would honestly be so honored. I would probably use it for one of like my recurring thingies, like either thumbnails or like stream schedules or anything. Honestly, that would be so cool. With their yes, of course. That would be sick. I'm not that good at drawing. For hand drawing, I don't know, like, what's the word? Like, you know, anatomical drawing where you use models and stuff like that? Like, I never learned that and I never practiced it. So, like, to draw actual characters and things like that is not my forte at all. I can draw ducks. Sometimes I've drawn some ducks. For whatever reason, I feel like I have multiple things from high school where I drew birds and penguins. I don't know. That's random. I can see like a thing and copy draw it pretty well, but I've never like drawn my own character or done anything like that on my own. Like even my model, my sister made it. Like we talked about it and we figured out colors and ideas, but like she's the one that kind of created it, which is different because I guess it's like the virtual model. But she also drew my little chibi, which is my icon for some of my things, and she drew that one. So my sister and brother are much better at like drawing type art than I am. I do like crafting type art. Yeah. I was already gonna do it. You don't need to sell me at all. Thank you. Streamer peoples, have you two eaten? I have not eaten yet. It's very pretty. That is shout out to my sister Vespertina Jade then, because she helped me design it. Oh my god. Also, this is because I love One Piece so much, and there's this one character that is a like he's like a kung fu fighting polar bear. If anyone knows Beppo, I wanted to be a polar bear because he's a polar bear and I love Beppo so much. I was waiting so long to see Beppo talk and do stuff because I love him, because you would see this character all the time but he wouldn't do anything really, and he wouldn't talk because he was a side character. But eventually they like actually started introducing him more. I'm just like, I love Beppo, he's so cute. So I am Beppo, that's who I am. And I have an apron because I do crafts, and these pockets are for holding my scissors and my yarn and my tools and all the good stuff. Yeah. But it's very pretty, so thank you to sister for making this model. I know it took you a long time and I appreciate it a lot. Go eat, it's 7 for you people. Prison Panda, what? What was I gonna say? I will eat probably in the next hour. She should eat now because she's gonna stream. She's gonna stream within probably an hour. She's gonna stream when I get off pretty much. So she gotta eat some foods, and then after that I'll eat some foods. Holy shit, I cannot focus though. I've been trying to plant crops for so long. What the heck am I doing? So I have 2 plots, 4 plots, 6 plots of craps. How did I even do this last time? I don't even remember. Holy sugar! I did 2 up here. Is this the same plant as this one? No, I did 3 up and 3 down. Okay. Okay, so then I am going to plant some spinach, some carrots, some yams, and some eggplants. Let's see. Eggplant is 10 days, yams is 6, so I will do eggplant first. Alright, where's my eggplant? Get both of these out of here. Where the heck? I know I bought them. What? Oh, they must already be in my rucksack. Are they over here? Where are the seeds? Holy shit, where'd they go? Okay, no, what? Alright, I'm losing my mind. I'm not losing my mind, I'm in the wrong day. That's, oh my god, where are my eggplants? Yam, eggplant, here we go. Here we go. Alright, sweet. Okay, Mo? Okay, Mo what? So I assume you don't get many fan arts. I'd love to be one of your... You would literally be my first. That's why I'm like, ah! Right now, I'm like, ah! I'll post on the Discord whenever I'm done with it. Okay, cool! Yay! Okay, I thought you were in the Discord. That's what I figured. Ah! You would literally be my first fan art. I mean, I'm not a super big account, so that's why I'm like, I would appreciate it so much. Literally so much. I'm just a baby account. I'm trying to get bigger. I've been posting more and more on social media, but it just takes time to do video edits. And honestly, thank God that I do video editing for work, because it at least gives me a general understanding of how to do video edits, but it takes a long time. So I'm getting there though. I'm getting there. I would do it, but I have the drawing skill of a fish. Hey, you're making the lion. Oh wait, how has the lion turned out, by the way? Are you already done with it? I feel like, yeah, like I talked to you last week and you said it was very close to being done. So how is it going? Very chaotic. I sure hope you grow. I hope so too. Do you think I'm chaotic? I don't know if I'm chaotic. I don't know. I feel like whenever I see other clips of other VTubers, they're more chaotic than me, so I don't know if I'm chaotic. But I'm trying. We'll see what happens. It's honestly fun making the video edits anyway, because like half the time my siblings are in the chat, or they're talking or whatever. Like literally my sister's here today. And it's fun because if I'm chatting about stuff, like I'll tag them or what the fuck was I gonna say? I don't remember. I don't know. But I'll tag them and it's fun because like sometimes they'll watch it back and they'll be like, I like this because it's like stuff that we're talking about and joking about. So honestly, I really like making the videos because it just like gives me memories of hanging out with my siblings, which is very funny. Like the first time we played Peak was so chaotic. That shit was really, really fun. It was crazy and I didn't know what I was doing and I fell so much. And I made some reels of those, and those are really funny just to look at. It's like a memory of the chaos of like sibling chaos, and it not to be like it reminds me of childhood, but it's like when you are a kid and you have siblings, it's like those crazy things they stick with you, and they only happen when you're little. So it's like fun that it happens now, even though we're older, pretty much. Yeah, I don't know. Well, what is going on with Nam? Holy shit, son of a... Why are you not okay? What happened? What the hecky? Also, why does my model keep looking sideways? Why are we doing this? We're gonna go like this now. There we go. That's better. That's better. What is going on? And okay too when you leave. I posted a pic yesterday, but looks meh. Just sent pic in DMs. Okay, let's pull up the dubs. Little seal. Ooh, okay, let me see. Alright. He's there. He's got the shape. I like that you put the paws. I know we talked about this already, but like the paws under the head, because that makes it like easier to like figure out how the head would look. So I think it looks good. I think it looks good. Are you like completely done with it? Wait, wait a second. Was this a lion or a... no, tigers... Well, tigers have stripes. I guess my question is this supposed to have a mane? That would be crazy if it did. Or, I wonder if you can just draw lines in it to make it look like me. Or if that's crazy. That might be crazy. I don't know if that's crazy or not. You are very charismatic, not chaotic. Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. Not everyone wants to watch a chaotic person. Oh, fair enough. Okay, why? She sprinted at me full speed and basically Superman punched me and then... Oh, no! Oh, no! Are you... I feel like you should take some aspirin. I mean, I can't relate. I don't have nuts, but like, I feel like you should take some aspirin. Oh, no! Holy shit! Take some aspirin. I have this one memory of I was like 6 years old or something, and we have two cousins that are older than the three of us. And if I was 6, my cousin had to be like 16 or 18 because he's at least 10 years older than me. And when we were little, I loved him so much, and I ran from the bathroom at his house to the couch because he was sitting on the couch. And like I was little, so they would like pick me up a bunch, right? And I sprinted down the hall all the way to the living room onto the couch, and that's like a good 20-30 foot sprint. And I was yelling down the hall, I was yelling, frick? And I sprinted and then I jumped on him while he was sitting on the couch, and I fully kneed him in the balls. But I was 6 and I didn't even know what balls were yet, so I fucking got him really good. And then he's like, oh, and he's like on his side and he's dying, and half of my family is laughing, half of them are like, oh, and I'm just like, what's happening? I thought it's good to jump on the people you love. I was giving him a hug, and they're like, he's not okay. And that's the day that I learned about nuts and why you can't jump on people with nuts. So I'm sorry that Maggie did not know that for you, Nom, and I hope you take some medicine, because I hear that shit will like last. I mean, I don't know, I am not male, but I hear that shit can last for hours, the pain. I hope you're okay. I don't know if ice helps. Maybe put some ice on it. Another reason I wish I didn't have them, I mean that again for this over period cramps. Period cramps are, I mean, it's honestly different per girl, because mine are not too bad, but like I have known girls that are so bad that even with medicine they can like barely go about their days. I'm like, that shit's bad. Like, if mine get bad, I take ibuprofen, wait 20 minutes, and then I'm good. But like some girls do have it really bad. But some girls also have endometriosis, and that, if you have that, you are like, holy shit. For everybody listening, if you don't know what endometriosis is, so it's basically like, everybody knows like the lining every month is what, like, it grows and then it like sheds, right? Endometriosis is when you have that type of cell tissue where it like grows and then like bleeds and sheds out. You have that tissue, but it's not in your like uterine walls or your lining. It's in different sections of like your lower abdomen. So basically you have cells that are trying to grow and remove themselves every month, and they're acting like a period, but they are not in the right spot of your body. And it's extremely painful because now you kind of have almost like bleeding in a way in different sections of your lower abdomen. So if anybody knows who Bindi Irwin is, you guys all know Robert Irwin? Or like the Irwins, like the people in Australia that have the animal show, right? Like his daughter, Bindi Irwin, the one with the zoo and all that, she had severe endometriosis, and she had to get so many surgeries to get it like removed and repaired. And she didn't know that she had a daughter while having endometriosis, and she, oh my god. If you ever watch, like, because she talks about it on her Instagram, it's crazy. And Steve Irwin, yes, Steve, that's the father. Like, if you ever like read one of her posts if they're talking about it, I didn't even know if that was. And my heart goes out to those women, because I'm like, holy shit. To deal with that type of pain where literally like cells in your body are bleeding and trying to shed themselves, but they're not in the right part. I can't imagine that type of pain. Oh my god. Sorry, that was a real shift of us talking about Maggie, Nom's dog, jumping on him really bad. If you hit part of downstairs, it can, yeah, I've heard a lot of that stuff. I hope I hope you're okay now. Holy shit. Take a week off, honestly. Good lord is right. R.I.P. his children, don't say that! Don't say that! Oh my god! Your life sounds incredible! Oh no! Testy torch, and I hope so with that too. Okay, anyway, aside from talking about intense pain, have you guys ever broken a bone, by the way? I've never broken a bone. I just got all the other stupid injuries, I guess. Knee twisting, elbow hurts, back things, neck things, stuff like that. Nope, that's good. Only got stitches once, and honestly, it was not that bad. My dad got stitches on his eyebrow when he was little, because I think he had like some type of... You have string bones! Yay! Like string beans! Hooray! I'm kidding. But that's good. It's good to have strong bones. My dad, I swear, almost every time he sees my aunt, he loves to bring up this story about how when he was, I think, 7 years old. So my dad grew up in Argentina, and I think part of their house was like, they had like a long hallway or whatever, and you're the milk consumer. That's good. Drink it for strong bones. Surprisingly, never broke a bone, but strained my ankle real bad last year, and it hurt like hell for weeks. Hello, Bunny. How are you? I'm good. The ankles, dude. Ankles and knees. Ankles and knees. The worst. The worst. When they go, they don't come back. They don't come back. I gotta be exercising this sucker every day, and even still, I'm like, please come back, knee. Please. Oh, my dad actually, he told me 2 stories. One of the stories is about how he was down bad when he was like 25. His car got stolen in like his neighborhood because he lived in like New York City area. He lived in Queens. And he was like looking for it because like in the area he lived, a lot of the times people would steal your car, park it like several blocks away, and just steal parts of your car, like steal the radio or the airbag or tires. So like he was looking around for his stolen car, and he thought he saw it. It turned out to be somebody else's car, same model, but he thought he saw it, and he was like running to go like check it out, and he tripped and he sprained his ankle. And this was all like days after his birthday that his car got fucking stolen, and he never found it back. And he sprained his ankle after trying to find his car, which was not his car, and he was down fucking bad right after like turning 25. And I'm just like, it's one of those things. The ankles don't come back after you sprain them. I guess my dad's kind of lucky because he doesn't like do any sports. He kind of just exists. But like if you need your ankles for jostling around and doing sports, the ankles don't come back good. You might have to wear an ankle brace. Oh no, I just died. I'll be okay though. So hearts out to you because I know how bad ankles and knees are. You need those bad boys, that's for damn sure. Remember Gully kicked thick? Yes, you're right. I really like how you put it too, because it sounds so funny being like thick thighs save lives, but it's also when you talk about like old people. You're right. Yeah, if you break your hip, you'll die. Oh shit, within a few years. Oh, I hope not. God damn. Yeah, he had bad luck. He did. He did not have a good 25th year, and honestly same, because that's when I twisted my knee for the first time, and it sucked, and it still sucks, and I've twisted it twice since. No, twice total, and it sucks. Yeah. Gotta exercise this thing. That's why I really ought to get a standing desk, so at least I move more. I'm moving enough. I'm lazy beans. Big lazies. Keep in mind, I never verified the hip thing, so... Okay, fair enough. I will keep that in mind. I will. But it is impactful, and it makes sense. My manager says she should start doing her PT at work because she's tired of sitting around at home. Valid. Why not? I've exercised at work before, and my brother has too, and maybe that's crazy, maybe it's not, but like what I've done before, so I used to work in a lab, and sometimes we had to upload slides to these like super nano computers because they had to scan the slides and they had to like make digital copies of it, and like that shit can take a while. So sometimes I would just load them, and then I would go in the back because we have a bunch of random giant microscope parts that are really heavy, and sometimes they're just big pipes down there. And when nobody's around, I would load the machines, and they would take 30 minutes to scan. I had nothing to do, or it was freezing, so it took forever. And I would go and I'd grab a giant microscope pipe, and I would just start doing lunges with it. Because I'm like, I might as well exercise at work, because I got nothing else to do. So she should do her PT. I don't care if she's on the clock. Her life is more important than I don't know, whatever her boss needs her to do. That's what I say. The one that... Ooh. No. Hip fracture is scary. Hip fracture is scary. Although I don't know what her PT work is, but I hope she gets better soon. Holy shit. Hips are the scary one too. Hips, back. Holy shit. Being alive is scary. Let's be real. This is scary shit. In my case, I just had a bad step on a sidewalk and almost fell. Oddly enough, it didn't hurt at the time. Just as I was getting home, it was the worst. Dude, honestly, my whole life, so I play racket sports. I've played racket sports my whole life. And you would think that, yeah, sprained ankles, twisted knee, whatever the hell, it would happen during a sport. Same thing. It never happened during a sport. My twisted knee, it happened walking. Oh my god. It happened because I was going to take a shower and I was stepping towards the tub of like an Airbnb, reaching to turn the faucet of the tub on, and I just stepped and my knee fucking gave out and I twisted. I literally felt the right side of my kneecap twist over to the left side and come back. Like, that's what it felt like. And I was just walking. I was walking and reaching for a faucet, and it gave out. I wasn't even doing a sport or jostling around, you know? And it sucks because it's like, how could I have known? You know, I do sports and I try to be safe. And the sports I play are not contact sports, so I shouldn't really be getting seriously injured. But it's like, life hits you in the worst and weirdest times. It just freaking... I was just trying to shower, and then I twisted my knee, and now my life, I need to exercise it forever. That's how it goes, I guess. Oh, Alfonso is back. Hello, lovely Momo. Stopped working just to see you. Nah, I don't have anything better to do. Wow, thanks. That's what I get for being a good friend and chatting until what? Almost 4 a.m. Wow, I really gotta sleep at better times. Honestly, when we were chatting, I could have finished doing 2 videos, but it was fun chatting, so I only finished editing 1 video, which is also okay. Ugh, I gotta be better at doing things. I'm not good at doing things. I like to self-destruct. It's not good. But anyway, I borked my wrist because I was training. Whoa, training Krav Maga, and I tried to resist as much as I could my teacher trying movement on my hand. You broke your wrist? Wait, what is Krav Maga? Training Krav Maga? What is that? Is that a type of, like, exercise? Or fight? What is that? Holy shit, though. Wrists, too! Now that we're talking about it, it's ankle... You know what? It's literally everything. But ankles, wrists, knees, neck, back. Freaking Pizza's on the spot with hips. Oh my god. Being old sucks. Don't ever get old, okay, Pizza? Don't do it. It's a bad idea. You too, Nom. Stay young. Stay young. I think that was 5 seats. Oh, it was more. And that's okay. You twisted your knee just... Yes! Well, I walked a lot that day, and it was a day that I took an 11-hour flight. So I guess I was just really tired, and my legs were tired, and I, like, kind of bent and leaned over to turn on a faucet, so my knee just gave out, because I guess it was tired of walking, which sucks, because now I'm like this... But whatever. No. Yes, for older adults over 65, life expectancy often decreases after a hip fracture. That makes sense. Like, if I fracture... Oh my god, I really don't want to speak into existence. But if one fractured their hip at my age, they should be okay. But you totally agree. If you're 65, it's not looking too hot for you. Studies indicate that high risk of mortality within the first year, with estimates showing that 18% to 33% of of older adults may die within 12 months of the fracture. The risk of death can be 2 to 4 times higher compared to peers of the same age who did not break a hip. I could see that. You were asleep till 4 a.m. doing what? Are you saying amazing time because I was talking to you? I was editing videos and... What was I doing? That wasn't the day I made garlic butter. One of the days I made garlic butter at like 3, 4 a.m. But that wasn't that day. That day I was just editing videos and I really wanted to finish what I was doing. And then I realized I was supposed to do something for work, so then I had to stay up till 4 a.m. Even though it only took like 30 minutes. I just forgot to do it. And I was like, I need to do it before I go to sleep. So that's what happened. Fighting style? No, I think that's what Bunny Winnie meant. Yeah, fighting style. Something like that maybe. She was getting back home. I don't plan on it. Yeah, don't get old. Don't do it. Bro, I already have too much back pain for my age. Oh no! From what? What do you have back pain from? But honestly, relatable. Just posture gives me back pain. I suck. I suck at sitting up straight. My mom is really good at it. It's kind of crazy. Garlic butter till 4 a.m. Well, okay. So here's the thing, guys. You can either make your own garlic bread or... Wait, no, I said it wrong. You can either buy garlic bread and garlic spread at the store, or you can make your own. And then, yeah, you can also make your own bread, but I don't make my own bread. I'm not that advanced yet. But I make my own garlic butter spread with fresh herbs and a fuck ton of garlic, like a lot of garlic. I'm talking 2 to 3 bulbs of garlic minimum. And some parsley and a bunch of other spices and shit. And, but see, when you make garlic butter, you gotta let that shit sit. Also, you know what I do? When I get all the garlic, you gotta roast the garlic in some butter first. You gotta saute it a little bit because I like to have it a little sweeter instead of sharp. So what I do is I take like 75% of the garlic and I like do a light little saute or browning, whatever the heck you call it. I don't know what the word is. Softening? I don't know what the word is. I'm not a chef. My sister is. Anyway, take the garlic, 75% of your garlic pile. You cook it a little bit. Then you got the melted butter. You put it in. You put all the herbs in. Chop, chop. And then you freeze it. Not you freeze it. You put it in the fridge. That way, all the flavors can be in the butter. You know, it tastes good. But you gotta do that shit the day before so the flavors can sink in. If I did it the morning of, it wouldn't be enough time. So, I had to make the garlic butter at 4 a.m. Otherwise, it wouldn't taste good. That's why I stayed up to make garlic butter. And I'm really happy my dad didn't find me because, like, when I was cooking that garlic, it smelled really good. And I was like, oh no, if he smells me fucking cooking garlic in butter at 4 a.m., I will never hear the end of it. He's gonna yell at me so much. But it's okay. He didn't find out and he ate it and it was delicious. So it's alright. Garlic butter, yeah. Boo, who wants to talk to Alf when not streaming? I don't know why we were chatting. We were just chatting about a bunch of random stuff. You're missing out, pizza. Guess I'm lucky to just get cramps every once in a while. Considering the alternatives, that's true. Endometriosis or getting knocked out in the nuts by Maggie at supersonic speeds. Injury from freshman year. Oh, shoot. Wait, Nom, what happened? Tell me more about this industry. Tell me more about this injury, because freshman year, like, you're still young. You should, I would hope you can heal, but holy, must have been bad. Must have been bad. Get a back brace, Mo? No, I don't want to be a back bracer. It's not fun. My sister wore one. She said it was not fun. I believe her. Garlic bread, garlic spread, garlic splaining. Shut up. I like garlic bread. That's why I want to talk about it, okay? I love it. But it knocks me out when I eat garlic bread. Because it's just so much, you know, it's a lot of fucking fat. It's a lot of oils and saturated fats. It knocks me out. I get so sleepy afterwards. So I gotta be careful. I can't have more than like 2 pieces max of garlic bread unless I want to go noni for the night. But then it's also not good to go to sleep on a stomach full of garlic and butter. I mean, it sounds great in theory, but it's not great in actuality. But yeah. I barely talk to people when there isn't streak. What are we talking about? What? Yay, that's good. I just pick random background music anytime. There's nothing in particular. But you're not the first person to say that, which is funny. My brain is softening because of the butter. My butter levels aren't high enough. That's why I made a lot. Yummy. Don't make us hungry, Momo. I need to make more. Actually, I think I might have garlic butter in my fridge right now. But I don't have bread. Do you guys... Okay, what kind of bread do you guys buy? Do you buy, like, the loaves of bread that you can get at, like, Walmart or Target? Or do you buy real loaves of bread? Because I've definitely talked about this before. I'm very passionate about not buying bad bread. Don't buy the bad bread. Because it's bad. Okay, well, it's bad because it's made of sponge. I think they did some research on a lot of bread brands, and there are some components in modern day bread, if it's not made at a real bakery, that have like basically what is sponge in it, and that's why when you run it underwater it doesn't disintegrate. I'm sure I've talked about this before. I'm very passionate about not eating sponge bread. I only buy like French bread? Italian bread? I think Italian bread. You know what I mean. The bread you would use for garlic bread, basically. I only buy that bread now pretty much because I'm afraid of other breads. Because I have a bread, which is now, I think, almost at 1 year. I bought a loaf of bread. I think it's Nature's Own, if anybody knows that bread brand. Holy shit, try saying that 10 times fast. Bread. I can't say it once. Anyway, I bought a loaf of that bread about a year ago. I still have it. It's still fairly soft, and that's not normal. Bread is supposed to mold. So now I don't buy bad bread brands anymore. Bad bread brands. I don't buy it. I only buy the bread that looks like it was actually made and it gets hard and it goes mold because that's real food. That's real food. Let's see. The the best thing you can do is to get the Teflon powder and snort it to have the slippery and turn. What the heck? Is that what I want? What do you want it to have slipper? What? Yes, please. I need the slipperiest of internal organs. I don't know. What the fuck? I don't know where that came from. I get French bread. Okay, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you then. Good, good, good. Get the good bread. Oh my god. Not really anything huge, but it was a big impact. Oh, it doesn't sound fun no matter what. I jumped off the bleachers. Okay, I jumped off the bleachers. A normal thing, but I landed on... Oh no! Oh no. Fuck. Wait, did you go to a doctor when it happened, or did you just let it heal? You know, that's the thing that sucks. It's like you should go to a doctor when shit happens, but you're also like, oh, it's not that bad. It should be fine. And then, like, 3 months later, like, this didn't heal yet, but I guess I just live with the pain. But then you realize you should have went to a doctor. And I think that's what I'm going through right now with my stupid fucking elbow. I probably should have went to a doctor, and I didn't go to a doctor, and it still hurts, and it's not good. It's not good that it still hurts. Not good that it still hurts. Ay, ay, ay. Ooh, you make your own bread? We bought a... What the fuck? Okay, well, way to flex on everyone, Alfonso. Not everybody can just pop a bread machine in their kitchen. I don't even have room for however big a bread machine is. Yeah, it's soft because it's full of mold. What the heck? Ooh, yeah. Yeah, probably. That girl sure knows her bread. I wish I could say the same. Oh, yay. Didn't go to doctor, but should have. Love you, but best be streaming. Okay, go hang out with your bestie. I'll probably be done streaming in a little bit, but I'm gonna rate her stream when I'm done. Yeah, maybe I'll make some food soon. No, I'm not hungry yet. They say eat when you're hungry, right? Eat when you're hungry. When we hear having, she said, what? Wait, what are we talking? What? I'm not studying bread. I don't go that hard for bread. But who are we talking about? Are we talking about... I don't know what we're talking about. Are you gonna watch the Boys movie? There's a movie? I didn't know there was a movie. Well, now that you say that, I will watch the movie. But I have to finish watching this season first. Yeah. I haven't finished it. I haven't even started it. It gives me anxiety thinking about it. I'm not gonna lie. Because Homelander is so freaking scary. And also... I think one of the scarier parts too is that I saw, this was like years ago, but like he got caught being drunk and aggressive in public in like Spain or France or some shit. And I think that solidified my fear for him because I'm like, fuck, I think he got detained. He got detained because he was drunk in Europe and he like caused a fight at a restaurant or some shit. And I'm like, that makes his actual character scarier because his actor version of character is also violent, and I'm like, that's scary. He's a scary guy. Okay, bye. So yeah, I gotta like mentally prepare myself because it's for me, watching The Boys actually feels like watching like a horror series, and there's a reason why there are not many horror series. That's just a lot of anxiety and fear. It's usually a horror movie, not a horror series. But I will watch it. I will watch it, eventually. Yes. Go ahead, go grow up. Bye-bye, peace out. See you there once Bemo ends stream, and goes to eat. They're making one, send a video to friends. It's going to be all immersive. What does that mean? What you were in, okay, I don't know what Alfonso was talking about, because he's talking about bread, premarital sex, then hot and dangerous dudes. Wait, are you talking about the thing we were talking about? Because I was like, I like Gojo and I like Luffy. Yeah, the actor is violent. Oh no! See, that's scary! Anthony Starr is a violent guy? I didn't know this. All I see is blooper of him being silly. He's silly to hide the crazy, Pizza. That's how it works. Oh my god. Oh, see. That's why it's scary. That's why I need to mentally prepare myself. Because I'm afraid of him. I'm afraid. I didn't know the threaten to women part. That's also scary. I am woman. That is scary. Oh no, I can beat him up. Trust. Okay, I hope you can. Beat him up. Send Maggie to his nuts and then he'll beat him up there. Rocket launch into him. I'm not. No, that's my sister. He's great. He's in an... Wait, what? Wait, I need to look this up now. What is Banshee? I feel like I've heard of Banshee, but I don't know what it is. need to fix all my hotkeys, but don't worry about it. What is Banshee? Anthony Starr. A recently paroled master thief assumes the identity of Sheriff Lucas Hood and Banshee. Okay. His former lover and partner in crime relocated years ago to reinvent himself as... Okay, that... Alright. Okay. Kinda got it. Kinda got the gist. Honestly, I didn't know that he was in other stuff. The only thing I knew he was in was The Boys. And that was scary enough for me. But I love that he's also in this other show, Banshee, playing a... for the world. For that world that he's in. An equally dangerous character, I guess. He's a paroled master thief. Not dangerous in the same way at all, but like still, I like that he's playing like a bad guy. That's kind of iconic. Not gonna lie. I can beat everyone up. Nice. Momo jumped so hard from time to time that the chat kicked me. Sorry. Brain be moving fast. I had some coffee today because I needed to not take a nap, so I had coffee. My comments are like for the topic when she's talking when she reads them. I can't wait for that wedding stream. Wedding stream? You're crazy! Go for my sister's child stream first. That will happen way sooner. Trust me. Ay. Trust me, bro. Oh, I see. No, I only had I had half a cup of coffee. I was falling asleep at like 3 p.m. I don't know why. I slept a lot today, too. No, that would be... No. I'm kidding. It is a joke. It is called a joke. Calm down. She is not pregnant yet. No matter how much Nam wants to keep telling me, oh, she's pregnant. She told me. I would fucking hope that my sister tells me and my family first that she's pregnant before she tells Nam. Oh my goodness. Nam's jokes. Jokes. So silly. Ah, okay, I need to blow my nose because I'm allergious bomb always. 1 second. Much better. I'm so happy. While I was gone in Florida, my little plants literally doubled in size. They were only like 2 inches. Now they're 4. I'm gonna post a picture. I gotta remember to post a picture. I'm so excited. I'm gonna show progress shots from my baby plants and now my I guess they're not babies anymore. They're like kids. Now they're like kids. My kid plants. I got a little plant on my head too. I finally got it. My sister made this little plant on my head a while ago, but she forgot to send me the file. Or maybe she sent it, but I forgot to use it. But now I finally have this little plant on my head. Because we went to Comic-Con last year, or... No, we went to Anime NYC last year, and they were selling these little clips that you could clip onto the top of your head. And they had little plant leaves on them. They had little flowers, and some of them had little characters. And they were really cute. I think some of them had little chicks on them. So I told her, I'm like, I want to have a little plant on my head. So she's like, here's a little plant. And I love it. And I like that the leaf bobs with my head. It's so cute. Oh, I need to get one of those clips IRL. They're so freaking cute. I don't think she's gonna tell you first. If she tells you first, I will throw her into the trash can. She would have betrayed me too hard. I would be very upset. How many fruits did you have today since you're suicidal? What the fuck? I'm not a suicidal psycho. I just like fruit. I didn't have any fruit today. I didn't go to the store yet. I'll go tomorrow. I didn't leave the house today. I was lazy. I didn't want to leave. I should have left. It's really nice out. It was like 63 degrees and pretty sunny. I didn't want to leave. I set up a chair and I wanted to stay inside. I was also gonna potentially take a nap because I got sleepy, but then I didn't. I'm party of the family, so I'll know before. No! What the heck? I do wonder if who she's gonna tell first, or if she's probably just gonna call all of us and then tell us. Or she comes down like, she comes down every month or two, so she'll probably just have a dinner and then like tell us during dinner. Something like that. You just found out because I'm doing more than 4 hours overtime. They have to pay me if I work double shift. Woo! Good, because you've been working 12 hours. So you're set. So you're good. Good. Get the extra freaking money. Good. You deserve it. It's crazy that they weren't doing that at like over 8 hours? Because that's what it is here, I think. If you work over 8 hours, you get double time, or you get time and a half, usually. I assume she'll tell your parents first, but it probably depends on the time she finds out. So long. You president, I'm going to party with Elon Musk. Have fun with that crazy dude. I don't know if she will tell them first. I kind of think she would just tell us all equally. Who knows? It's her kid. She can do whatever she wants. She can do whatever she wants. Where are... These are the yams? What is this? Yam? Yam. Yam. Okay, I want carrots. Need some carrots. And lacking on the planting. Wait, where the hecky? Where are my carrots at? Oh, they're already in my bag. Silly me. Silly me. I had my carrots all along. Let's put the carrots here. What the heck? Mr. Diapers? Who's Mr. Diapers? Wait, I'm kind of afraid. Who's Mr. Diapers? Okay, let's see. Am I gonna plant all the carrots here? Yes, I plant all the carrots here. A dog? Oh, I want a dog real bad, but I live in like a 550 square foot apartment, and it's dirty outside, so this is not the place to have a dog at all. I cannot have dog until I have either appropriate housing or an actual house, because I want to have a backyard for my dog. I don't have a backyard here. That'd be so sad to have a dog in a tiny little apartment. Then I'd have to get a tiny dog. I don't really want a tiny dog though. I want a big dog. I like big dogs. Like my dog right now, she's like medium, maybe medium big. But I want big dog because then you can hug and tackle big dogs. If you have little dogs, you squish them like little teddy bears, but that's not the same. That's not the same. Well, I really can't count. I'm just planting seeds like crazy. So I can't have dog until I move somewhere better, I guess. Hey, remember me? I was at your first birthday party. Look how proud you. Festival on jail? What? Holy shit! Saying Pizza's going to jail? That's wild. Can't have dogs. But you can have a child. They are not the same. They cost a lot more money, and yeah, I would rather have the dog first. Wait, what? What? I'm getting distracted because I'm planting seeds. If you think about it, most dogs are bigger than if they stand. I guess, but like, it's not to be a pretty big doggo. I feel like. It's not to be pretty big dogs. I can't do two things at the same time. I really can't. Oh, because I gotta read. I can't read and count and plant crops. Shrimp lady? Why am I shrimp lady? What does that mean? Okay, I think I can't. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call it a stream. I gotta figure out how to raid a stream. Twitch. I think I have to type my sister's tag, right? Slash raid name. I don't hate you. You came late. That's not my fault. Not my fault. And I can't multitask. And it's almost time to eat food, as Pisa has pointed out. I'm tiny like Vez. What is it? What? Okay. Slash raid. Nope, can't spell raid. And channel. And who knows my sister's channel name? What is her official name? I can't name either. Is it Vespertina Jade? Because it's either Vespertina Jade or it's something else. Alright, it is Vespertina Jade. Ah, too many sounds. Nope. Can I spell? I don't think I can. Vespertina Jade. Is that correct? Raid. Yeah, see you next time. I am leaving, but if you're interested, I'm gonna send y'all over to my sister if I can spell her name right. Let's double check before I do anything. Vespertina Jade. Okay, I'm gonna send you guys over there if you want to hang out with her, but regardless, thanks for hanging out. As always, this was a lot of fun, and I hope you have fun hanging out with my sister. I will also be hanging out in her chat while I eat food and do other shit. But thanks for coming. Follow me on all the accounts at what's my name? ShimomoVT or Shimomo.vt, and I will see you guys later. Alright, bye. Wait, I gotta send this first. Okay. Invalid username. What? What? Oh no. Did it work? Did you guys go somewhere? Oh no, I don't think it worked. No! It didn't work? What's going on? Oh no. Oh no. Wait, why didn't it work? What the hecky? You need more Momo? I'll be hanging out in her chat if that helps. Wait, why didn't it work? You gotta do /raid and then you do the channel. Yeah, this. Vespertina Jade. Go. Go. Please go. Please, please, please. Is that not her actual... Is that not her @? I guess it has to be her @, right? Is that what it is? No? That's literally the name of her channel. What the hecky? Yeah, maybe just do that instead. Wait, why isn't it working? I'm really upset now. This is a basic function I should be able to do. Vespertina Jade. Did she change her name? No. No. What the hecky? I'm trying to raid, but not working. Oh, I gotta listen to her now. Yeah. Can you guys see her? Aw, sad. Twitch is complicated, it seems. Yeah, I guess so. I like eating fruit. Wait, what the? What? I did that, sister. Could have been blocked by your own familia. What does that mean? Try /raid @ is it because I didn't put the @ /raid because I hit the little pop-up when it comes up. @Vespertina Jade. Nope, invalid user. What the heck? She's talking shit about me to anybody who's there. To anybody who can hear that. Try raid. Wait, that's what I just did. Oh, it's only sending her name for some reason. It's not sending everything. That's so weird. Yeah, I know. Ah. Don't be happy about my sad struggles, please. Raid. Alright, I won't use the auto feature. @Vespertina Jade. Because there's an auto feature that I'm trying to use and it's not working. Go. No. Can you guys hear her yelling from my side? That would be kind of funny. Streamer dashboard. Streamer dashboard to do raid. Okay, let me try doing that then. Creator dashboard. How do you know all of this, Bunny Bunny? Holy moly. Let's see. How to transfer. To raid on streamer dashboard. Oh my god, I look crazy. Oh my god. Okay, locate. Sorry guys. Sorry I'm lame. I'm working on being less lame. Quick actions panel typically located under Stream Manager. Apply the trade button if it isn't visible already. What? What? It's supposed to be visible. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. It was fun too, until this moment of intense struggle. I agree. Let's see. What if I just type in raid? Maybe that will work. Raid settings. Oh, do I not have raid settings sets? Blah, blah, blah. I don't have settings set up, apparently. What the heck? Allow raids for channels that meet the following requirements. Okay. Man, what does that matter? Channels oh, I have to select this. Channels? Oh, that was supposed to be one of the oh, okay. Okay. Alright, that's why. I did not know I had to set this up. So now, let's see if I can appropriately raid her. Alright guys, we're getting there. So sorry it's taking so long. Let me try one more time. /raid. Vesper T. Oh my god, is she calling me a spaz over there? I hear her! Alright. Nope. Yeah, I hear that. I hear it. I hear it. Thank you, Pizza, for keeping on dropping that. Why isn't it working? I want to see it work. I want to see the numbers disappear because they're going to her. No. No. Raid. Work. Nope. Stop talking about my brain cells. That's not cool. Not cool. Which shall I help with? I just want this to work. That's all I want. I don't know if I can. It's not working. I'm kind of giving up. Do I not need a space here? No matches. Why is it saying that? I changed my Twitch though. I updated it, so it's supposed to work now. Okay. Let's try this instead. Go and look at Target. Yeah, she's super obsessed. Super obsessed with what? Me? Hey, hey, hey. I just want this to work. I don't know why I have so many problems. I'm typing what I'm supposed to type, and I use the auto type feature. It's there. I clicked it. Okay, quick actions. Quick actions. Quick actions. Channel. This music is good. Not She does play Horse Girl game. That's why I want to send you to go hang out. But it is big stupid. I think my... Why is my stream freezing? Okay, here we go. Go to creator dashboard. Oh, it goes to stream manager. Stream manager. Gotta respect the dedication. You talking about me? I'm dedicated. I'm just a little spazzy. Locate quick actions. Find the quick action panel. Typically located on the right side of your stream manager. Suggested collabs. Quick actions. Okay, found that, and it was not where it's supposed to be. I have to add the button? Okay, here we go. Finally! Let's see if this is working. If she doesn't pop up, then she gets nothing. Oh. Start raid! Start raid! Oh, why do I look so sad? Okay, there we go. Start raid! Okay, bye everybody. I finally figured out. I don't think it's gonna work well next time, but hopefully it works enough. Let's see if this works. Go! Go, go, go! What is this? In 9 seconds. 4 viewers ready to raid in 6 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1! Whee! Wait, what the heck is this? What's going on? Why are you still here? Go! Go! Wait, did it work? That's fine. Why did it work? Why? It went down to 0, but then it started counting again. Oh my god. Why, world? Why? Why are you all just watching me spaz too? You could have left! What the heck? No! But I want it to work! I want it to work real bad! I am a spaz, I'm not gonna discount that. That would also work very well. You gotta sleep! Oh my goodness, where are you at? Okay, go sleep, go sleep. Yay! She's been streaming a lot, so go check her out whenever. Alright. I literally did the raid, so I don't know why it's not working. I'm gonna try one more time. Go to Creator Dashboard. Go to Summary. Team Manager. Did it work? Guys, did it work? Well, if it worked, nobody would be here.
Thank you. Welcome, readers. Welcome, everybody.
Why does it say there's still 4 people watching me? I'm confused. What the fuck? Alright guys, I think it worked. I heard her say it worked. I'm confused, but if it worked for some of you, then that's good. So I'm gonna be logging off now, and I will see you